Welcome to the Imagine Not Being Leeds.
Imagine not being Leeds, not feeling this pain, not dancing through thunder, not walking through rain. Imagine not rising with fists in the air when the world turned its back and no one would care. We've lived in the ashes, we've drowned in defeat, but still we stand proud on our battered old feet. Imagine not loving with all that you are. Imagine not being Leeds.
We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
We do love you, Leeds. Now then, everyone, welcome back to Imagine Not Being Leeds. Watchalong for West Ham versus Manchester City. A game that, let's be fair, we all hope is fairly routine for Man City. We are cheering for the blue side of Manchester here. I've been drawn into worrying about other fixtures because my team draws too many football matches. So now I'm on here doing a watch along, which is only a fairly new thing that I've started doing that isn't about Leeds United, but sort of is at the same time. So yeah, let's hope Man City turn up today and do the job on West Ham. But as always, we'll have a natter throughout the game. I've had a bit of a nightmare last couple of hours. Found a different platform you can stream on rather than StreamYard that I've used ever since. You know me, I'm not very techie. I found a new platform where I actually have the score and the scoreboard on, and I've got it all sorted, kind of. I sort of run out of time, so I'm trying to perfect that, but I don't think I'll have it ready for tomorrow either. So yeah, something I'm working on going forward for doing more watch-alongs is the scoreboard with the accurate time. And I thought I'd cracked it about an hour ago, and it turned out I just hadn't. So yeah, been a nightmare last couple of hours, but you live and learn. So yeah, as always, I'm probably going to be a minute or two behind you. If it's not your bag, I understand. If it is, then let's have a natter while game's on. Evening also, Top Banana, as always, mate. Always here. Big supporter. Thanks, mate. All Leeds out we. MOT, tickle those likes for our Matty. Dave's here as always as well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey up, Dave. Rich, how you doing, my mate? Fraser. Evening, fellow Leeds fans. MOT, how you doing, Fraser, my mate? Hi, Matty. Are you good, my mate? I'm good, John. I'm good. I just hate sitting in front of a laptop trying to figure stuff out when I just aren't techie enough. So I'd have been absolutely buzzing to come on here today with full scoreboard, and it was looking so good. Now, yeah, about an hour and a half ago, I was like, I've cracked this. Everyone's going to think I'm mint, and I've been able to sort it. So, yeah, it is what it is. But I'm good, mate. I hope you've had a good day. Theo scored a couple of goals this morning. They lost by a goal, but yeah, that's been my day. Watched my son play football and then a bit of a chiller since. Let's have a good chat tonight. No obnoxious comments, please. Ooh, I don't know. Am I obnoxious? Nah, let's try and have a nice chat tonight. There were a couple of squabbles last night in the chat, which is rare for me, but, you know, tense times and all. But, yeah, we'll have a good chat. Evening, Matt. How are we doing, Andrew? I hope you're good. Yeah, smashes a like if you don't mind. Let's get more people in the room for when kickoff happens. Pep is in the stands, yeah. As long as Man City win, I'll take a 5+ difference. Will do, yeah. I mean, I ain't really bothered. It'd be nice for them to get an absolute caning, wouldn't it? But just for, you know, to make sure West Ham get nothing in this game is perfect for us. And it gives us, I don't want to say a free hit, but the fact that, you know, they play before us, if they lose this game, it gives us, it alleviates a little bit of pressure, let's say, going to Palace, in my opinion. I missed Late Night Leeds show last night, but watched it today. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate that, mate. I don't know. What do you think of it? I always prefer it, if I'm honest, when it is the full team. I always feel a little bit on edge when it's not the full team, you know. But Priestley, the Onion, my good mate, is a top bloke. So I'm sure it came across okay, or should I say, I hope it came across okay with Priestley on there and Mike doing the quiz. It would be nice to meet the lad again. Is that 2 in a row, 3 in a row? It's going well at the minute. Like and subscribe. Cheers, Andrew. Ganging. Don't worry about perfection, Matty. It'll come in time. Cheers, pal. Appreciate that. Just trying to, like I said, never really did much watch-alongs. Now I'm doing a few more. I look at other channels and look at, you know, and comments in the comment section as well. Say, you know, what minute is it on? It would be nice to have a scoreboard on there. But on StreamYard, which is pretty much what everybody uses to start with, especially, it's really simple and easy to do. It costs nearly 40 quid a month for the pleasure as well. You know, it actually costs money to stream on this. and then it links to YouTube. Really simple and easy to use for a very simple man like me. But you cannot add a timer on, so you've got to go on other softwares, and I just want it to be a little bit better and a little bit easier to do. But it was tough that. Yeah, what happened last night on the chat? I totally missed it. Yeah, just a few kicking off, but it is what it is. Evening, Matt. 9 out of 10. You see a Man City win, but this season they're in and out of. Hopefully they will do it. But this is football. No, I agree, mate. What I will say is playing City and having your most influential player and best player in terms of form out. And I know Bowen's done pretty well recently as well, and he's a top player. Bowen's their best player in my eyes. But to not have Somerville playing, who has been their sort of talisman in the last couple of months, the reason they've had a massive upsurge in results for me has been the change in Somerville's form. So the fact Somerville's missing for this one and the play Man City, surely the football gods are going to shine down on us tonight. Surely. And make sure you all join me tomorrow for the Leeds United Watchalong. I'll be going live about 20 minutes before kick-off. Mother's Day live. It'll be chaos in this house, but we'll go through it together. And if you like chaos and you don't mind me, then you know where to come. I see Stack got goal of the month for the goal against Villa. John, he should get goal at chuffing century, shouldn't he? It should have been absolutely no reason he didn't get that, mate. It was an absolute beauty, wasn't it? Absolute beauty. And I reckon he's got another one of them at lock. He's done 3 free kicks so far this season. I reckon he's got another one at locker before the end of the season. Even if Matty get everything crossed for City's win, yes, Steve. It feels like a inevitability, really, that they win this game, though, doesn't it? It's not like, it's a tight game and you're thinking, they may get some at West Ham. They should lose this game. This should be a really steady watch-along of 3 or 4-0 City. I'm going to go 3-0 City. I think 3-0. Let me know your score predictions. Bang some score predictions in 10 minutes before kick-off. Let me know what you think. We watch the chat and get rid of anything before it comes up. He tried, bless him, but Mike kicked his ass. He did. Harrison, all Leeds, aren't we? Hey up, Maya. How are you doing, Harrison? Hope you're good, my mate. It's nice to have 50-odd people in, to be fair. You never know how these are going to go with it not being Leeds-based. Saturday night, you never know. But yeah, I thought if there's a few people kicking about, it'd be nice to watch the game. I'm watching game anyway, so why not do it with you guys, eh? Pep actually said if they lose, that's a title race over. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal left it late today, didn't they? They were 0-0 going in practically 90th minute. Downman come on with Gyökeres. Gyökeres gets one and Downman gets one. Some talent, that kid. Some talent. But yeah, it almost looked like they were going to drop 2 points there. But it puts more pressure on City today. City cannot afford to not win the game, like you say there. So I think they'll come all guns blazing and get the job done. I was talking to a West Ham fan yesterday. He was looking forward to this game and hoping Man City don't turn up. This is not a game you look forward to when you're in a relegation battle, in my opinion. Everyone like the stream, says Harrison. Yeah, all smash a like on the stream would really, really help me out. Thanks, pal. How you doing, Kershaw? You big, lovely, friendly giant. Top guy. Hope you're doing well, pal. Crunch time. A big couple of weeks before the national break. Yeah, Kershaw. I'm doing well, mate. Thank you. A lot of faffing about tonight, trying to sort out stuff at stream. But yeah, all good, mate. And yeah, you are right. The fact there's an international break looming, we have to go into that, for me, at least, at the very worst, 3 points outside the relegation zone. I think we can progress. I think we can get, stretch that to maybe 6. Who knows, maybe more. We'll have to see. But it's massive, Kershaw, that we obviously don't slip into the relegation zone, but ideally be no worse off than where we are now. At least 3 points with another 2 games down. And the thought of going into an international break, on back of a couple of defeats for us, Palace and Brentford, on the back of maybe West Ham bringing a surprise, on back of a Tottenham turnaround, it doesn't bode well, does it, to sort of even think about. So yeah, hopefully we take care of our business. Can we get at least 1 win out of the next 2 games? I'd suggest yes. I'd take at least 1 win. I think that's minimum aim is 1 win out of those next 2. And that's, pressure's massively off if City do West Ham tonight. So, yeah, the international break, mate, it could be a blessing or a curse, depending on how it goes. I think 4-0 City, says Rich. You know the score, draw 2-2 tonight. 2-2, Andrew. 3-1 City for me, says Steve. Love too much Leeds. Matt, you know that, but scream with me. Come on, City. Come on, City. How you doing, Fernando? Yeah, and we see the goals, Fernando. City would cheat their way. I think it just does, yeah. Nice to see Sunderland get beat as well today. No offence, Sunderland fans. Bit of shithousery going on. Diarra going down at box after getting a mild push like he'd been shot in box. Stayed down for a minute and ball ended up at back at net. Shocking. Smash like and subscribe, please. The Onion needs to shake his thing. First show I've missed last night since the first one. Oh, wow, Tony. Wow, thanks for your support, mate. Really, really appreciate that, mate. I say you can't do it every time. You know, it's bloody prime time Friday night, and at 10 o'clock, people, you know, sometimes it's you're out doing stuff, you know. I understand that. If you're not, we're always there at 10 o'clock. Always try and I always make sure on a Friday night there's a show going ahead. You know, even if, you know, Bosnas and AG weren't available, I can't tell you how much I love it and how much like onus I put on that show. So every Friday night at 10 o'clock, I'll try and deliver something, even if it's not the ideal scenario where it's the full team. And, you know, like last night, Bosnas dropping out late on, bit of a makeshift sort of phone around and can we get someone else in? Priestley steps in amazingly as always, and Mike steps in for a quiz and it just worked. But yeah, I'm glad you all enjoy late night Leeds on a Friday. It's my favorite night of the week. How you doing, Easy? This is the business end of the season. We can't expect our rivals to have a draw. Mentally like Farker. We need our yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting to see Easy tonight, isn't it? You know, West Ham, are they going to go for it tonight? Let's see what they do. It's up to us tomorrow. You already know my thoughts. I spoke about it a lot already. We need to go out and attack Palace. I want to see an attacking lineup, and if it isn't an attacking lineup, which I don't think it will be, I want to see some, you know, attacking instruction from Farker. We've seen it before with Gruev playing, with Aronson playing. We've seen it with James Justin playing instead of Jacobil. We've seen games where they've still gone out and attacked and still scored goals. But yeah, it'd be nice to see Willie Nonto tomorrow. It'd be nice to see maybe Longstaff instead of Gruev. It'd be nice to see Jacobil has to start tomorrow for me, guys. Has to start. He can nullify Strand Larson and Sard up top. I'm not too sure. Without Jacobil, you know, if we can keep a clean sheet, I'm not too sure that'll happen anyway. But evening, everyone. MOT says Tony, Manchester City win easy tonight. Yeah, I agree. You're going to Brentford game, big day session before 8 p.m. kickoff. Kershaw, as of yet, I haven't got a ticket, but yeah, I'll be fine. I'll sort one out for a week, I think, pal. 8 p.m. kickoff. Mint under lights, as always. Even though we haven't been as good under lights of late, we've lost a few, but yeah, under lights, it's special, as we all know. But yeah, hopefully, buddy. Hopefully, I'll bump into you, Peacock as usual. Lloyd, I'm a Leeds United fan. Leeds marching on together. Marching on, Lloyd. Marching on together, my mate. The guys have stepped it up on the Friday night late. Have done amazing. Yeah, we have done, mate. We've won a few quizzes, haven't we, pal? Thank you. It's Dino. You okay, mate? You made my son's day, MOT. I tell you what, I wish I made our lass's day just by being stood next to her. You know what I mean? That was class, Dino. It was lovely. To have a picture of that with your son. It was class. I still find it mental that even happens. But yeah, you know, just yeah, buzzing, mate. Lovely man yourself, lovely kid, and yeah, lovely family, mate. So if I see you again, we'll have a chinwag. I don't know if you go to Peacock most games, Dino, if you get to most games, but if you do, yeah, I don't mind having a chinwag with you, as always. So, survival, I think our aim is to finish above Spurs, whatever the result today. If Spurs dropping at the bottom three, they aren't mentally ready. I agree. So, thing is with Spurs, I kind of feel like the moment they drop into that bottom three, they're going to pull trigger on the manager. It's hard to predict how Spurs will do with another manager. You know, it sounds a bit mad, but honestly, if I was Spurs, I'd just bring Harry Redknapp in. Bring Harry Redknapp in. He'll put an arm around the players. He'll get a harmonious group, and they'll have a go with 7 or 8 games to go. And I can see that happening. I can honestly see that happening. So at that point, maybe all bets are off. Maybe it changes things, but we'll have to see. Hey up, Lou. Hey, Matty. Hope City crush them today. Tick off another game without point. Yeah, that's it. You got to that point now where it's just ticking that, you know, counting games, ticking them off. Yep, that's another game. No points gained, another game. And it's just great that they're playing before us against City, because it just, like I say, it alleviates so much pressure, but also gives us, you know, a real desire then tomorrow to go stretch that lead, knowing that, you know, that's a game gone for them, that they've gained no points. If they, you know, if they spring a surprise today and beat City, all of a sudden we're stressing tomorrow. I know there's still Forest and Tottenham around as well. We'll all be hoping West Ham lose. But yeah, if the football gods are looking at me, look at their side. It's pretty incredible. Let's look at City side anyway. Donnarumma in net. Nunes, I'm bad with pronunciations. Husanov, Mark Gahey, Tenori, Rodri, Semenyo, Silva, O'Reilly, Marmouche, and Haaland against Hermansen, Mavropanos, Disasi, Todibo, Wan-Bissaka, Soucek, Fernandez, Diouf, Bowen, De Jesus, and Castellanos. Let's be fair, there should only be one team winning that. And the bench as well for City. I'm not going to read benches out, but the bench for City is also ridiculous. So hopefully they'll do the job for us. They'll do the job. They had an absolute spanking away at Real Madrid. Is that going to damage some confidence? We'll have to see. But yeah, City have to step up today. They're chasing Arsenal for title, so they need a win just as much as West Ham need a win. West Ham will take a point right now. City can't afford to take a point. So I'm expecting City in full floor. Come on, Ireland. Do us a job, mate. Do us a job. Tickle those likes for now. Matty, cheers, top banana. Matty, get some whiskey down you and sweat it out of you when you go to bed. Might have to, mate. Defo, bro, thanks so much, my son. Been through so much, so thanks. Sorry to wear that, Dean. Sorry to wear that, mate. Bullying nearly lost his mum, so thanks so much. Big love to you and your family, mate. Big love to you and your family, Dino. If you see me again, mate, come for a chat, yeah? As you know, I'll be slightly behind you guys. As you know, Michael Oliver, the referee. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Haaland scored 2 today, 1 for Leeds, 2nd for himself. Yeah, Fernando, yeah. So he's got the small task of trying to win City title, hasn't he? But let's be fair, he's got a bigger task in making sure, he helps Leeds out first. Cheers, man. Thank you. Take a draw tomorrow, Greg, and we're off. Yeah, I mean, kind of. A draw away isn't a bad result, especially if these if these lose tonight. But yeah, it's a massive opportunity in it. If these do lose to go stretch that lead by another 3. But yeah, I think you are right, mate. I think you are right, 100%. Ref cam tonight, yeah, it is. Throw it to City. Into O'Reilly. Loads of space in front of him there to run into. Come on, City. Come on, City. Come on, City. No, Matt Gahey. I got absolutely embarrassed at the Bernabeu with that 3rd goal. Didn't know where he was. Pumped up long. Out for a throw in for West Ham. Spot on, Dino. Come on, City. I look at Nuno and I just think, man, I just can't see West Ham going down with Nuno. It's such a good manager. I expect City to have all the ball and West Ham be sitting in. Rodri into Semenyo. Back to Rodri. Gahey. Back in the run-half, being pressed by Bowen. Oh, nice by Silva, that. Nice play. Plenty of room here running to Semenyo. They're definitely sitting in out in a bit of a low block, West Ham. Yeah, loads of money's red ball. West Ham minute back. Wan-Bissaka. Well done. Go on, Tenori. Go on, O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva out on left. Tenori goes back. Rodri. Yeah, there is memberships in channels in description if anyone fancies it. Don't have to, but cheers for shouting that out, Dave. Appreciate that, mate. Bash Bates. Hey up, Matty. Greetings from Portugal. Long time no speak. It is, mate. I'm still watching and smashing those likes. Cheers, Bash Bates. It's been a while since I've seen you pop up, actually, mate. Hope you're well over in Portugal, my friend. Yeah, it's fine with me, top banana, yeah. Whatever you do. But yeah, if that's what people Yeah, I'm on 2 minutes 49 now, so I'm probably a minute or two behind some people. It is what it is. We're live TV. Off to Norrie into Rodri. Go on, Rodri. I want left on. Got a goal kick. That'll paw that by Rodri, that. Or is it corner? It's corner. I thought you were going out for a goal kick. Fair enough. Well done, John Pepper. 86 here. Smash us that like, please. 56 likes, to be fair. I'll take that. Thank you very much. First big chance at game now. Set piece. Corner to City. Good at set pieces. See how good delivery is. Marmouche. Come on. Paul delivery. Out for another corner. Headed out by Diouf. Yeah, sound Dave. Big up Matty. Big win in the County Cup as goals for. Ah, go on, LUFC ladies. Get up. Another corner. Come on, Marmouche. Deliver it. Better. Ooh, headed out by West Ham. Back out. Whip it back in. Still got bodies in there. Whipped in again. Paw. Still got ball over. City into Rodri. Out to Norrie. Beat him. Attacking Bowen. Does Bowen. Leaves him for dead. Go on. Into the box. Go on. Whoa. Oh, bloody hell. Corner ball. Third corner coming up for City. Loads of pressure here on West Ham. Goal. Come on, City. Come on, City. Mute that. Hello from Yorkshire. How are we doing? I'm good, William. How are you doing, my mate? How are you doing? What part of Yorkshire? Yeah, 3 corners in the first 4 minutes. Number one. Better. Oh, headed out. Good defending that by Souček. Really good defending by Souček. Harry Gray. Oh, did he get one, Russ? Harry Gray had another good game. Didn't score that. I saw they were 2-0 up, but he hadn't got a goal or assist at that point. I don't know what it finished. Hope you're good, Russ. Back to halfway line. Norrie into Rodri. Rodri seeing a lot of ball at the minute. Loads of time and space. West Ham quite happy sitting in at the minute. Much of an intensity to the game. Just sort of passing it around, happy in possession, being patient at City. Out to the right. Chased by Semenyo. Ball down line. Put out for the throw-in. Yeah, they're just sort of probing at the minute at City. Similar to what it was like at Leeds, to be fair, when the City came. Plenty of possession. Just sitting in, try to hold them out. All right, I live in Selby. Are you from Leeds? Yeah, I am, William, mate. I'm from Leeds, my mate. Selby Whites. 2-2 Bolton came back, did they, Andrew? Good. Yeah, I'm from Leeds, mate. I live in Allerton Bywater now, pal, just outside Leeds, but yeah. LS12, lad. Rodri. I like O'Reilly's class player. Really good player for City. Silva, O'Reilly. Semenyo. Oh, come on, Alan. Get into the game, lad. Wan-Bissaka heads it back. Souček goes long. Bowen out, jumped by Gahey, obviously. Norrie back to Silva. Silva's such a classy player, isn't he? No ever phases Silva. Just plays game at his own speed, man. He's so good. So good is Silva. Never seems to be putting in maximum effort. Oh. Never seems to be putting maximum effort in, but he's just a classy player, isn't he? Massive Bernardo Silva fan. Pablo-esque. Not as good, though, obviously. Not as good as Pablo, but... Semenyo. Oh. City knocking it about. West Ham can't lay a glove on them at a minute, can they? West Ham cannot lay a glove on them at a minute. Drew to all. Almost scored a third goal. Keeper save. Bolton's second goal was scored by Exo. Sam Delby, did he? Semenyo. They can't get out their own half. Rodri. An early goal here, and I think it could really open it. Go on. What a run by Silva. Great run into the box. Poor ball. Wan-Bissaka. Atenore keeps it in. Wan-Bissaka clears it, goes straight to McGee in the start again. With no Somerville, West Ham are missing something from the breaks. Yeah, 100% they are. Yeah, Bowen's still decent, on transitions. Bowen's class. Really, really good to play for anyone in Premier League, in my opinion. But Somerville on the other side, it's such a big loss for them being out. And it hasn't been announced, I don't think, how long. I've heard rumours say just a couple of games. Does that mean a couple of games? Does that mean he's back for Leeds game? I know it's 3 weeks away. If he's not back for that, brilliant. If he is, maybe he won't be fully fit. So that's an interesting one. But yeah, missing out these next 2, it's massive for us if they can pick up no points. We need 3 points tomorrow. I hope DCL isn't going to get a run of injuries in these last 9 games. But yeah, well, that's it. It's always been a panic in it with DCL, but it's been okay so far. So long may it continue, Jeff. He's had a bit of a knock. I think he'll be. We'll see him tomorrow. Reading between lines on presser, I don't think he'll be. He's not a major doubt anyway. He's been in team training for a couple of days. It's just how he reacts to that training. I fully expect to see DCL in some capacity tomorrow. Maybe he doesn't start. There's a lot of trust got in Metcher. I think he'd be happy to start Metcher if that's what's needed. Bernardo Silva and O'Reilly. Nice passing here into middle. Semenyo, always played through Ireland's. Out, go on. Corner ball. Ireland, nice bit of movement there, but a bit too wide there for a shot. A lot of people know Selby by the Abbey, but I was born in Leeds. Generally, good lad. LGI lad. I think I was born in Jimmy's, I think. What up, amigo? How you doing, Mr. Joe Blackburn? Hope you're good, mate. Hope life's treating you good with your little family and everything. Hope the Bambinos doing well, my mate. Corner whipped in. Let's go on. Whoa. What's that? 4 corners in opening 10 minutes for City. Piling on pressure. Rodri. Win that ball. Whipped in. Go on. Oh. Bowen. Honestly, they cannot get out, Ireland. And Bowen gets it on right hand side, plays it down the line. Oh, that's handball. What was Marmouche doing there? It's got to be a yellow card, that. Yeah, yellow card. Bowen plays ball down line. Looked like they were going to have a bit of a counter potentially. Marmouche just puts his arm out and arms it straight out outside of pitch. Most deliberate handball you'll ever see. Like literally, put some gloves on him. That was mental, that. If Vinnie Jones and David Batty played now, how many times do you think, oh, Rich, they'd be sent off every week, mate. They'd be sent off every week without doubt. And I wouldn't want anything else from them. I wouldn't want them to. I'm glad they don't play these days because they wouldn't be the same player, would they? Wouldn't be allowed to be. City again, starting of an attack from in their own half. Silva and Rodri are just different gravy, aren't they? Back to Gehi. Marmouche, have to be careful now. Nice play. Pulled his shirt there. Marmouche wins a free kick on halfway line. How long does it take to get to Ellen Road in the car? What, from my house? From my house now, about 20 minutes. Obviously, depending on traffic. But where I used to live, you were talking 5 minutes. Where I grew up. Yeah, finally touched ball, mate, yeah. Be a good game at Sellers Park, but I think it'll be tough. I think it'll be tough, William. I really do. I mean, if they play that attacking football was on play at Tottenham, it could be tough. But then again, were Tottenham just really, really poor? I think they were. But Palace have turned it around now, I think, after a really rough patch. Got some top players. One of them we wanted to put 40 million quid down for in Strand Larsen. Strand Larsen, Saar, behind him, you've got Wharton. They've got some really good players. There's no two ways about that. Going to be a tough game for us. And like I say, London, it's not served as well for a while. So, but it's certainly a winnable game. A bit like West Ham in Cup, is it the ideal tie? No, but it's one we can go win. It's not a City. It's not an Arsenal. It's not a side we've massively struggled against this season. Palace were beaten 4-1. Not too long ago either. Not too long ago. And we need to set up something similar to that. Yeah, I mean, how we play, William, I aren't bothered as long as we get the points, but obviously, sort of like symptomatic of it, isn't it? That if you play well, you'll get points. So then you'll go, lucky nice little reverse pass there. I thought you were in there. Try to play Marmouche in. West Ham up to halfway line. Bowen on the half turn. Well back there by O'Reilly. Wan-Bissaka up right. Wan-Bissaka. Well done. Atenore with a good tackle there. Into Rodri. Into Semenyo. Haaland wanted that ball. He got on the skates then. DCL shouldn't play if he's not. No, easy. I think if he's not fully fit, he'll be on bench and he just won't see pitch. I think they'll take him if he's 80, 90% fit potentially. I don't think they'll keep him at home. I think they'll keep him with a view of maybe playing last 20 minutes if needed. And if not needed, great. But he's trained, he's been in full team training for the last 2 days. So he's only not going to play if he's had a reaction to that. If he hasn't had a reaction, then he'll be playing, won't he? Yeah, I've never seen Tottenham play as bad as they have been. Yeah, that Crystal Palace game was absolutely just insanity how they played. It was so poor. And they did no better in Champions League either. Poor pass there by Rodri. Goes out for a throw into West Ham on that left-hand side midway in the half. Leeds players left from Leeds Bradford Airport 4 p.m. to London today. Did they, Dave? I love that, mate. Make sure you put plastic in your recycle bin. Just do it on pump plane. Hiya. Andy Stardy. Good to see you again, Matty, as always. Thank you, mate. Good to see you too. It's a good job you don't mind seeing me, mate, because I'm on here all the bloody time. You know me, I love doing this, so. Marmouche, nice little bit of play there. Semenyo, come on. Oh, come on, City. So many bodies when they get in and around West Ham box at the minute. Oh, Diouf going down left-hand side. Into him. What's his name, Mateus? Mateus Nunez. He's that lad from Wolves, I think, isn't he? It's just a matter of coming away with the points. Let's hope the momentum after Norwich puts Ingolstadt. Yeah, I agree. I just hope there's not a stubbornness from Farker to keep going with what he sort of, put out there in terms of lineup, and it goes wrong. Because if it goes wrong, it's just going to start getting messy in it. But at the minute, I still have full faith in everyone that will get it right from now to the end of the season. But we need a win in these next two for me. We need a win. If we lose at Selhurst Park, it's not the end of the world if we go beat Brentford. But we need one win out of these next two for me. We need to go into the international break on 34 points minimum. And with 7 to go, that's not a bad place to be. Matt Gahey just inside his own half. Nice little pass into O'Reilly. Nice little bit of space open up there. Give out wide. Nunes on right. Into Semenyo. Seeing a lot of ball is on Semenyo at the minute, but loads of bodies round him. He just camped in their own half here. Going to take a bit of quality, I think. Out to Nori. Into Marmouche. Or is it Silva? Into Silva, sorry. Back to Gahey. Come on, City. Get us a goal. Yeah, just probing at me, being patient. 116 of you watching. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. 116 people watching me watch City go sideways and backwards. I really appreciate it. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new here. And make sure you're back tomorrow at 1:40. So 20 to 2 for the Leeds versus Crystal Palace watch along. We'll go through that together. Just so anyone watching wants to know, I'm on 16 minutes and 18 seconds. So I might be a minute or two behind you. These things happen. But yeah, if you're here for it, happy days. If you want a little bit of Leeds chat while watching a game of football, this is a place to be. So Semenyo out on that right-hand side, plays it back. Comes into Matt Gahey again. Hey up, mate, it's Haaland playing. It's supposed to be. He's one of them, though, isn't he? He's one of them stealth. He doesn't see a lot of ball. He doesn't need to. When he sees it, it's normally back at net. Sometimes he has, he probably has the least amount of touches on pitch most weeks for City. Oh, what a bit of play that was. Rodri, back to Gahey. Is Theo doing the watch along too? Well, all the kids are going to be in the house, mate, so probably he'll sit here with me with half Theo, I think, yeah. Oh, come on. O'Reilly on left-hand side. Corner ball again. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a madhouse tomorrow. But, yeah, I mean, it's Mother's Day, innit? So I normally say, come on, babes, go up to the bedroom and just let me have a couple of hours while I do this. But she might be in and amongst it. So who knows, Dave? Who knows? But, yeah, if you want to come along for the chaos, I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. 129 people now watching me watch. Again, it's not even Leeds. So if I can get something similar to this tomorrow, I'll be over the moon. Marmouche for the corner. It's got to be better than deliveries he's done so far. All corners coming from the same side. Poor delivery. Honestly, Anton Stack would eat you for breakfast, pal. Anton Stack would have you on toast, Marmouche. And how much did you cost, by the way? How much of Marmouche? You can't even deliver the ball past first fucking man. Oh, wow, Silver. Honestly, you are unbelievable, mate. Twinkle toes. What a player. Bowen, bringing ball away for West Ham. Nice play there. Throwing West Ham. Sky Sports cricket game on. TNT Sports won. Think the game will go like the Arsenal versus Everton, just holding them out and then taking the points like City will. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, if Tottenham go down, they'll come back just as strong. Hopefully, if Tottenham go down, they'll come back just as strong. Hopefully, they don't come back. You think Haaland skipped the Leeds game on purpose, mate? Yeah, I do, Stealth. I do. Nah, he's a professional. He's got to do a job on it, but you can't tell me he don't think like, I really don't want to score against Leeds. You can't tell me that, can you? Certainly comes into it. Yeah, if he's playing and he's for one goal, he's going to want to score in it, but certainly will not want to be scoring goals against Leeds if you don't have to, that's for sure. Yeah, they've been poor, Andrew. You know, the amount of pressure they've put on West Ham line already, cross after cross after cross, and resulting in corner after corner after corner. And the level of quality from that side's been so poor by Mamouche. I'd actually take I'd actually put someone else on that side. Even Bernardo Silva with an outswinger because his delivery's been so poor. Silva into Nunes. He's dictating game at the minute though. He's running show his Silva, as he normally does. I mean, what's possession stats? Angela, hey, Matt, I hope you're well. Come on, City. Come on, City, indeed. I'm really well, Angela. I hope you've had a good Saturday, love. You've had a good Saturday. I hope you join me tomorrow, Angela. You normally do. Yeah, I hope everything's good. Yeah, cheers, my mate. You are literally the wallpaper, the sofa, the oven. You're literally everything, mate. You're just part of the furniture now. Rodri, nice little pass there. Free kick, that. It's all over him. Free kick, City, really good position. Edge area just at left. Maybe it's a little bit close, but yeah, maybe a couple of metres outside edge at box. Fernandez all over Mamouche there, all over. He's really well, Mamouche, really. To be fair to him, for a flair, quality, silky player there, he was trying his utmost best there to stay on his feet. Well battled there by Mamouche. Let's not have him taking it because he's not really good at taking anything today. So we'll see who takes this. So don't worry about the other team. Let's concentrate on Leeds getting points. Yeah, so 100%. Leeds are on today though, and I fancied watching this and doing a little watch along. But 100%. Let's focus on Leeds tomorrow at 2:00. That's all we'll be focusing on. Be nice if we can extend the lead up by 6 points because they get nothing today. That will be a lovely way to end our Saturday night before we even look at tomorrow. Rodri's not on it today. A lot of passing. Yeah. I mean, he's seen a lot of the ball. I thought the first 10 minutes he looked fairly silky and good, but he's had a few with pass straight out of play as well now. See, I think Silva looks quality as he always does. Don't think I'll be here tomorrow for the watch. I'm going out to watch him. No, that's fine. Top banana. Mamouche. Why are they letting him take anything? Poor that. Poor. How he's starting number 4 now, I'll never know. That's fine. Top banana. Thank you. Simon Lee. Hey up, Matty lad. Love from Spain. Love from Leeds to Spain. Cheers, Simon. Hope you're good, mate. Jeff, glad I never made it professional level. With all the flying they do, I'd be like Bergkamp back in the day. He hated flying. Yeah, he did he? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I thought about that. I'll tell you, Bergkamp, one of my favourite ever players who wasn't a Leeds player. Okay, he with the header back. Souček heads it. Bring it down. Nice touch to Semenyo. Well played, Silva. Halfway line, City start again. Rodri into Nunes. Semenyo. Nice touch. Turn. Well played. Semenyo's loving life at City, innit? Come on, City. And a Leeds win tomorrow. Will be nice. Mamouche. Go on, Mamouche. Driving into the box. Offside. Offside. I'm not liking Mamouche today, honestly. How's he started over Foden? Tight is that, though. It's a tight offside, that. Thing that worries me with the international games is our players getting injured while on duty. Yeah, I understand that, Andy. All I'll say is every team's got someone going away. You know, we're not littered with internationals. We are, aren't we, I suppose? But, you know, there'll be players from other sides going away as well in and around us. I mean, you look at Spurs, they're going to have quite a few internationals, you'd imagine. Forest will have, everyone's going to have that sort of. I know we look at the Welsh contingent, don't we, at Leeds, and think Chufanelli's like 55 of them going away, but yeah, they won't all get injured. You may get one or two. Fingers crossed we don't, but everyone has that same issue and same problem. I mean, we aren't massive international lovers, are we? It's club before country. I don't know about you guys, actually, but it is for me, club before country. Although I am looking forward to World Cup. It's summer. Be nice. We'll do loads of England and World Cup content. We're thinking of loads of ideas for late night Leeds as well, for like World Cup late night Leeds on a Friday. World Cup England quizzes, it'll be decent. But yeah, first and foremost, let's get the season done. Let's let Leeds be safe, and we can look forward to a World Cup, can't we? Then once we know we're all right. At the minute, any international football is just a hindrance. But when it comes to tournament football, it's a bit different in it as a fan, I think. But these mid-season games are just chuffing awful. Days of Daz. Hey up, Maya. Hope you're well. Score prediction for tomorrow for me, 1-0. I'm good. Daz, I hope you're good, my friend. 1-0. I will take, I think, 2-1. I think I said 1-1 originally. I went 2-1 last night on Late Night Leeds. I still stand by that. Yeah, I want to go 2-1, my friend. But any win, a point's not the end of the world either, especially if these don't get anything tonight, which at the minute, they are limiting City to a lot of possession in front of them. They're not. Look, everyone's behind ball there. Every single player. In a West Ham shirt. Gahey out to O'Reilly. Just got to hope that the probing and the quality eventually for City will come good. Oh, nice little break here by West Ham. Fernandez, poor ball. Well cleared up there. Back to Donnarumma. Get rid of it. Silva, get rid of it. Hit long by City. Wan-Bissaka gets it. They've got pushed up now. Wan-Bissaka, yeah, first time now they've got a bit of possession in City half. Absorbed that really well. Popping out, I'll be back. Leaving this on, so not peeping to see what who you can pinch from my. Cheers, Dave. Come on, City, better than these Cockneys. Yeah, 8 up, 4 candles up. You good, mate? One of them, and it's only been City doing out in this game, but it's still 0-0. West Ham very poor. My score prediction 2-1, says John. Yeah, I'm same with you, my mate. Hey up, big lad. Hey up, mighty Leeds. My good friend Mark. Hammers look poor, to be honest. Yeah, they do a bit City in it. Here's the foot left. Driving in. Get rid of it, City. I mean, for me, they've looked very similar to what Leeds were like when we had Somerville in terms of, oh, nice one, that Nunes. When it weren't going right, give it to Somerville or Bowen. Give it to wings and see what they can come up with. And they've been doing that of late. And when they're both on form and playing well, then you're going to get results. Somerville out. They're a bit lost on that left-hand side, but again, it's City. They're not going to have much at ball, although they're going to be relying on set pieces, free kicks, corners in and around City box if they can get them, and they've got to be clinical because they might only get a couple of chances, if that. I love how City's assistant, Pep Lienzers, is also called Pep. But yeah, no, Guardiola in the dugout today. Don't think Haaland is as good as he was, but I think Marmoush is a good player. Be interesting to see if they can catch up Arsenal, but personally, I think Man City will come short. They've got our games. Yeah, I think City win the. Sorry, I think Arsenal win the title now, mate. I do. I think Haaland's quality, mate. I really do. I think look at his stats this season, mate. He's a world. He's best striker in the world for me is Haaland. Marmoush is a good player, but he's not playing well today for how much ball he's had. He's not playing well. Always, he's a top player. You wouldn't play for City if you're not a top player, though, would you? Whipped in, Haaland. Haaland heads it down, out for a goal kick. We need Biol starting tomorrow because of Strand Larsen in form, and he will need Biol to rag him around. But Gary, couldn't agree more, mate. 100%. That's never a true word I said, mate. Strand Larsen's such a good player. He's going to be a handful. Do we want Rodon or James Justin marking him? No, ideally not. Ideally not. Yaka Biol has sort of bullied every single big centre forward that he's played against, and I expect him to do it again tomorrow if he's given that role. Let's hope he is. Let's hope he is. Can't have a player like Yakabiol on the bench for me for much longer, especially when he's come in and done brilliant stuff as well. He's come in and been outstandingly good. It's not like he's been out of form. O'Reilly. It's just too many West Ham bodies in and around it. And that takes me really good at minute to get through. Pablo. Taco by Semenyo. Come on, you Lions. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, looking forward to the World Cup. Don't like international games mid-season, but yeah, looking forward to World Cup. All boxed up. Matty, took courage with your piece about vulnerability the other day. Big up for doing it. I hope it helps others. Your channel provides a service in more than footy. Keep it up. Ah, thanks, my mate. Thanks, All Boxed Up. Thanks so much, pal. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I did a video recently, if you don't know, if anyone doesn't know, early in the week, when I opened up and spoke about some mental health battles from the past, and yeah, sort of told my story on a bit of a video. So appreciate you saying that, mate. I've had some really nice messages as well from people who's appreciated me doing it. So I'll always touch on it from now and again. I won't bombard it. I won't put it out there for sake of it. But sometimes things need saying, mate. And yeah, I'm glad with the response it's got. I really appreciate you saying that, my mate. Thank you. Come on, City. What is the possession stats on this, honestly? I'm too nervous to watch us tomorrow. Really? Not feeling any positivity. I think I'll just be on the PlayStation and see the score at the end. I couldn't do it, me. Only thing I can't do with Leeds, but I can't watch us. I can, but I don't always watch penalties. I watch them like that, through my fingers. Marmouche is offside again. Leeds looked way better against City. No, I agree with that, though. I agree with that, Raggedy Doctor. I definitely agree with that. When we had the ball, we looked a lot better than what West Ham are doing, but they're just keeping the shape at minute. Let's be fair, City haven't had any chances for half an hour in, and you've kept City to no chances for all the ball they've had. So they've done really well off the bench. Off the ball. They've been really disciplined, kept the shape. Everyone's doing the jobs and the roles right for West Ham, but they cannot get out. They've got Bowen, who can stretch a defence, but they can't find him at the minute. And without Somerville being there, they've got 50% of the main attacking threat and pace is out of the side. So it was always going to be a struggle. They had double threat when they're both playing well, but without Somerville in the team, this is going to be something you'll see now, I think, while Somerville's out. A massive adjustment for West Ham. How you lose your best player currently, playing against one of the best sides in the league. How, where's your get out ball? You've only really got Bowen to aim for me. Yeah, they're not playing well. Free kick West Ham. It'll be a long one from their keeper. We have got a massive game versus Bosnia in the semi-finals. Hopefully, Rodon, Ampadu, James Darlow come through unscathed. Yeah, that's the hope in it. Well jumped there, Rodri. Poor header there by West Ham. Atinori, what are you doing? Back to Donnarumma. Kick long by Donnarumma. Hit the like. Yes, all box up. Thank you, my mate. Smashes a like. 163 people watching me. Watch them. Love it. Thanks so much for tuning in. O'Reilly. Semenyo. Out to Marmouche. Bit of width coming from Silver. Go on, Silver. Go on, Silver. Knock it in. Edge area. Dinked. Yes, get in. Get in, Silver. Get in. 1-0 City. 1-0 City. Bernardo Silva. Best player on pitch by a country mile. What a finish. It was always going to take a moment of quality. Always going to take a moment of quality. Get in there. What a player. Hi-ho, Silva away. Get in. Fantastic goal. Best player on pitch by a country mile. He worked it out really well there. Semenyo give it. You can just see him coming there. Nice bit of pace there. On overlap. Marmouche gives him a bit of width. Marmouche, nice little ball in. And now he's dinked him there. Has he meant it? Do we care? I think he's meant it. Has he meant it? Oh, I don't care. Has he meant it? What do you reckon? No. Well, he's done it. He's done eyes there. I think he's meant it. He's looked in box like he's done a cross it, and then he's just dinked the goalkeeper. The keeper's off his line by a couple of metres. Honestly, what and Diouf can do no online. What a superb goal by Silva. Get up there. What a goal. Yes, Kilo, we do, mate. We do. You think Haaland never play for Leeds? Maybe when he's in his 30s and if we can afford him. Beautiful goal, that, Andrew. Yep, top banana. Kershaw, stunning goal by an absolute stunning player, let's be fair. What a dink. Definitely meant it. I think so. He looked, didn't he? Give him eyes. He looked into box like he was going to cross it, and then he looked towards keeper and dinked him. Fantastic goal. Fantastic. Need more. Yeah, peace and love. As many goals as possible would be nice, but just for West Ham not to gain it, not get a point tonight would be, if it's 1-0, 2-0, But with an early goal like that, West Ham are going to have to come open up a little bit if they want to try and get something from the game now. You know, they can sit in. Long ball by West Ham, Wan-Bissaka. It's going to go out and play that. They can sit in and try and take them as long as they can, and that's a good game plan. But as soon as you concede in that first half, your game plan's out window. You know, they'll be open to get to half time at 0-0. Nuno's fuming with that. It's a moment of quality. Keeper were too far off his line, yes, but there's no way we're expecting that. But a moment of quality that was needed. All Silva, best player on pitch. Can't understand giving him a new contract. Yeah, I mean, even mate, he's outstanding. I mean, he's been there a long time, hasn't he? But he's probably still the best player. Let's be fair. Technical ability, he's off the scale, off the chart. He's so good. More goals, please. Get in there, Angela. Woo! West having a bit more of the ball now. Bowen. Cleared by City out for a throw-in. Relax a little bit more now. Relax a little bit more. Happy days with that. What a goal, by the way. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Longer that we're going on, the more nervous we'd have got. Oh, it's out for the West Ham corner. Kristanov takes it out for the corner. Imagine. Come on, City. First proper chance I've had here. First chance to put the ball in City box and actually give them a bit of something to think about. We'll see what their delivery is like. Bowen is going to whip it in first corner. They've had 5 of City. First corner, Bowen. Whips it in. Oh my, it's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Oh my fucking God, it's 1-1. West Ham have scored. First chance. Fucking hell, no way. That's shocking, City. That is shocking. 1-1. Oh, to back post. Bowen whips it in. Donnarumma comes out and misses it. But it's bar. Goes over the line. And then, yeah, it comes back out, but it's over the line by a mile. Donnarumma totally mistypes flight at ball. Nowhere to be seen. Goal. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. What is Donnarumma doing there? You can't come off your line there and not get that ball. You've got to take that ball. No way. Gutted. Mavropanos with a header. I need to change my tape at the bottom, don't I? Banner. I had time to do it last time. Oh, gutted, man. Absolutely gutted. 1-1. Come on, City. I can't believe that. That's something Leeds would do, that. Score and concede straight away. That's an absolute shocker. 1-1. They led for what? A couple of minutes. And now that's a free kick now to West Ham. Silva's gone out. Yellow card for Silva. Get up. I want to see that challenge again. I don't think it was too bad, but he's gone down. Caught him with studs, I think. Please don't. Just leave it as a yellow, yeah? Oh, my God. How football can just turn in blink of an eye. I can't believe it. Donnarumma, what are you playing at with that goal? Despite them losing today, Coventry are looking good. Be interesting to see how they do in the Premier. Yeah, it would, William. I think they'll do all right, mate, to be fair. Probably still go back down, but yeah, concentrate. What a game it's turning into. 1-1. Damn. Oh, God. Matt, if we hit Palace hard like we did at Ellen Road, we will win the game 3-0 away from home. It's a different game, though, isn't it, Steve? And he'll set up differently for it. We had to go. We played a 3-5-2 in that game. We had to go. I think we had Okafor up top with DCL, which won't happen. And obviously we had Aronson as well as one of the 3 in midfield. You know, instead of Gruev. Will they do that away from home? I'm not sure. Fuck's sake, keeper error. Not like him to miss a cross. Not at all. Gutted. And honestly, for all the possession City's had and to go 1 up and then concede like that against West Ham, the first chance to put the ball in the box. It's a stinker, that. Shocking. No. It's only 1-1 at minute. You haven't told me no yet. Yeah, Angela, can't believe that. Raymond, hi Matt. How are you doing? I enjoyed your video last night. Well done on the quiz. Cheers, Raymond. I think everyone can see I'm buzzing when we win nothing but bragging rights when I beat my best pal at the quiz. I felt like last time was a little bit easy though. I won't lie, a little bit easy. Still a couple of questions though that are tough, but yeah, he needs to up his game. Does the onion? We're smashing him at a minute. 104 likes, 213 watching. Thanks so much. Do me a favour if you've not liked already, smash me a bloody like. Subscribe if you're new. And make sure if you're a Leeds fan, you're back tomorrow at 20-2 for the Leeds and Palace watch along. But yeah, West Ham are playing well now. They've got the ball in the City half. They're knocking it about. City have got everyone behind the ball at the minute. What a change. What a change. Semenyo wins it back. Come on now, City. Calm your sense down, man. Come on. Disgusting that you've conceded that quickly. City look poor. They do. They do. They look frail, don't they? Stepped up the intensity now of West Ham. Good job that was a free kick. That Wan-Bissaka catches Gehi. Good job as well because they had ball back and they were going to attack there. Watch the pep cheats come out now. Yeah, let's hope they do. Wan-Bissaka absolutely flattens Gehi. Can't believe Donnarumma's missed that, you know. It's a great header. Mental that. Oh. Forest look shy in their cup. Again, they look done. Yeah, Forest, they have a couple of really good players though, don't they? And Gibbs White and Elliot Anderson, but is that going to be enough? Evening, lad. Any update on the Croat? So Paul O'Connell and Kev, Croat Park rules at all? No, I've not heard out else. But like I keep saying, I've booked on. I know about 40 people that I've booked on. It's happening. It's happening. But yeah, not yet. I mean, next thing I'll hear is when it's announced by club. So I know there's about 40 odd of us that have booked on for that. So yeah, if it doesn't happen, then I'm going to be fuming. But yeah, it's happening. If you knew the people I'd heard it from, you'd know. But obviously, I can't say. If West Ham didn't have Bowen, they would be. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree, but they have, so they've still got a fighting chance. And Pep in the stands is looking very worried. Yeah. West Ham knocking it about nicely now, aren't they? Free kick City, they needed that. Alleviate a bit of pressure. Come on now, City. Sorry, sends out 5 minutes last time. I'm currently on 40 minutes and 30 seconds. Pep looking a bit worried from the stands. And rightly so, a minute. I'm bloody worried. Colo Torre. That's the name. Come on, City. Nunes driving the ball. Poor pass. Simple pass there. They've gone to shit a little bit of City now. Cheers, Paul. Thank you, mate. Don't get me wrong, Paul. You know, I come out there and I say it. Until it's announced, I'm going to feel a bit uneasy about it. But yeah, loads of us have booked on it. And I'm talking about fans who've been to pretty much every game for the last 40 years, including every single pre-season tour. These people have booked on. These people get knowledge, get inside information because they've been so loyal to the club and been fans for so long. They hear these, they have these contacts, they hear things like that going on in pre-season. People have travelled the world watching Leeds. They don't book an hotel and flight tickets on a whim, you know. So, but yeah, don't get me wrong, mate. Until Leeds announce it, I'm going to feel a little bit uneasy because it's you never know, do you? But yeah, I'm 99.9% sure, mate. It's happening. West Ham building up from the back again. Fernandez in at Wan-Bissaka. Come on, City. Get your form ball now. Bowen having a lot more joy now. West Ham. O'Reilly. Nice play. Go on, O'Reilly. Driving with ball. Go on, Silva. Out. Marmouche left on side of the box. Bit of skill. Fucked it. Get him off. Get Marmouche off. Poor game. It wouldn't surprise me if West Ham beat City and Arsenal. Long ball here over the top. Matt Gay beats. Push it back there by Castellanos. By Tati. Deflated them a bit, and West Ham are the form team. West Ham are the form team, mate. Kev from Cornwall, thanks for that. I booked flights and accommodation either way. It's a weekend. Well, that's how I viewed it. If the information I got were wrong, a weekend in Dublin, I'll take every day a week. But yeah, I'm gonna be I'll be gobsmacked if it weren't right, Kev. I don't just make it up. Do you know what I mean? But I'm one of them. I'll say what I hear, and then it's up to people whether they believe or not. But yeah, credibility wise, people don't want to go on here and say stuff they don't know is true. But I'm just letting you know, like I would if you were down pub with me. You know, the people I've heard it from. Can't wait till it's announced. I'll be buzzing. Long ball by West Ham. Nice play. Tatty. A ball up at top, Bowen. Elton Norrie, yeah, good job. He were on that then. Bowen were in them. But yeah, Norrie did really well. Back to Donnarumma. Into Gahey. Come on now. Come on, City, please win. I feel a bit more nervous now. I didn't think it'd be this close, to be fair. They've definitely stepped it up a little bit now. Semenyo, centre at Park. Come on now, boys. Boys like the my boys. Come on, boys. Silva. Go on, Silva. Semenyo. Out to right. Mercedes Nunez. Back to Silva. Come on, have a pop. It's been very poor half by City for all ball they've had, to be fair. And how many shots have we had? Fuck all about goal, I think. What's that? Yeah. First half, well, then 1-1 maybe. It looks like it. William, you're right. It is different away from home. Crystal Palace were looking brilliant at the beginning of the season, but they look like they're drained. But yeah, I think it's one of them when you know managers leaving. O'Reilly. Go on, Haaland. Haaland in box. Squares it. Semenyo. Oh, my God. Oh, I can't just put it wide. Semenyo. City win it back off Wan-Bissaka. O'Reilly, beautiful pass into Haaland, and he just lays it to edge area. Semenyo, left peg, unmarked, puts it wide. It's about a foot wide. He should have buried that. That should have been bottom of net, that bottom corner of net. Semenyo, banging form this season as well. Scored against Leeds, obviously. You twats. Can't believe he's put that wide. 2 minutes of added time. Can't believe he just put that wide. I'd have had Wan-Bissaka at Leeds if West Ham went down. Yeah, I like Wan-Bissaka. I do. Is he better than Bogle? No. Like the commentator just said, West Ham are taking the game by the scruff. Yeah, they are. West Ham are fighting for it. They're fighting for it now. And I think they've ruffled a few feathers in the City team. Free kick City. Come on. Go. Can't believe he's put that wide. Haaland. I mean, I think Semenyo. I actually think Semenyo's seen a bit of ball, to be fair. He hadn't done much with it, but Haaland's been so isolated up top. He's not really been able to get it. That was the first time he's done anything this game, wasn't it? Mamouche, give it O'Reilly. Oh, poor ball. Get Mamouche off at pitch. He's having a stinker. He's having an absolute stinker. Nice little slip ball into O'Reilly, and he can't do it. Goes out for a throw-in. O'Reilly's a good player. He's having a really good game. Norrie driving into the box. Go on. Go on. Good feet. Free kick, no. Rodri cleared by West Ham. Good feet, that by Norrie. Semenyo loses ball. Wins it back. Come on now. Yeah, it should be 2-1. Why can't we have nice things? Coffee still. We're in Premier League. That's nice. We're in Premier League. Mamouche on that left-hand side again. What's he going to do this time? Plays it back. He wants a free kick. He's not getting it back to O'Reilly. Nice little ball, Rodri. Go on. Go on. Ooh. Smashed over by Mateus Nunez, and that'll be it for first half. All the day, Man City do look great, but I think teams after starting to learn to play through them and figuring out. Yeah, I think it's just fairly obvious now. You know, the gap of quality is huge to the top sides, but I think when to bridge that quality, if you're just disciplined in your role, and let's be fair, for half an hour there until Silva scored, they didn't have a shot. Held the shape really well, West Ham. Didn't do anything with the ball. Couldn't get a touch of the ball. Couldn't get the foot on it. Didn't need to. Frustrated. Yeah, they got the breakthrough. Did City. That should have been that, really. But they had the opportunity and they took it, did West Ham. But I think the way to play against sides like that, he's trying to sit in for as long as he can. But when you have an opportunity, go for it. And I actually think it suited City, that first half, probing, have a lot of ball. They got the goal, but then since West Ham have equalised, it sort of just shifted, and West Ham are having a bit of a go now. So you can either sit in and frustrate, or you can have a bit of a go and frustrate too. And I actually think having a go is the way forward. We saw Leeds against Arsenal sit off and give them too much respect and get played off at Park and spanked. I always agree in going for it, scruff for next stuff, and that's what West Ham have done there for me. That's what West Ham have done there. Since going 1-1, they've had a right good goal there. And I aren't too confident now. I'm not too confident in that. I bet Pep can't wait to get to the dressing room. I'm trying, mate. Going for City then. But let's be fair, young gunner. You'll be thrilled with this. But yeah, 1-1 at West Ham at half-time. You've still got to say City should win this game. But it hasn't been a great performance by him at all. A lot of ball. Bernardo Silva's been different, but it's still 1-1. It's still 1-1. But Pep needs to get into him at half-time. Pep really needs to get into him at half-time. Oh, mental. Come on, City. Bowen is unreal. No, we know he's a top player. So he hasn't done much in this, but he's looked to threat. He's looked to threat on shoulder. He really has. But yeah, he's not had much opportunity, but gets an assist for corner. Prediction for second half. That Desmond didn't looking too bad now. A few people have said it in chat, but I reckon City scored a couple more. I could see it being 3-1 or 3-2. Surely City have got to, get a kick up their arse now from Pep, and they'll come out and get a couple of more goals. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-2. I think West Ham are gonna have a decent goal, maybe get another goal. They've only had one chance really and scored it. So yeah, I'm gonna go a few more goals this half. My prediction is 3-2 now. Don't know if it's true, but there's rumours that they're on about extending the international break to 3 weeks instead of 2, which I think it'll make it more. Yeah, I think they're on about extending breaks by an extra week, William, but reducing how many breaks we have, I think, just to sort of stop halting the season, as many times. But yeah, a third week, which doesn't bode well for me either, but we'll see. City 5 attempts at goal at half. What's happening with football these days? Why aren't play shoot? Fernie, football is poor these days for me. We might have, the top league in the world or whatever people want to say, but it's just so risk averse. We talk about Leeds being, defensive and risk averse. All the teams are. They all look at Arsenal. Look how Arsenal play now. Set pieces, play percentages. You have the odd maverick, but you try and take someone on and you lose a ball, or your pass percentage is lower than 95% because you haven't gone sideways, backwards, and 2-yard passes. Then on stats on a stat sheet, you don't look too good, do you? The Mavericks will just get the ball and play the game as they see it. It's a bit of a dying breed. And I love that football. I love that's what we grew up on, seeing people get the ball. Paul Gascoigne, plays right at Leeds United as well. People get the ball, turn and run at a defender. That's sort of a bit of a dying art now, and it's all the percentages. It's all about keeping possession and recycling it and going again and going again. If it's not on, go back. A bit like City were there. Have you guys played Spurs too? No, we haven't. We've got to play them away still. Before end of season. Yeah, got to play them away. We lost 2-1 at Ellen Road. Kudus were outstanding that day, and the only reason we lost that game is because of Kudus. I think we can beat Spurs next time we play. City are going to throw this on purpose to hurt us. I don't think they are daft. They need to win more than they need to win more than us in to a degree. They want to win title. We're still sat all right, I think. I'm getting a bit more nervous, I suppose, but to win title, they need to win this game. They can't be dropping any points. 2-2. Good old Desmond there, says Andrew. Pep went down the dressing room before they even said how many minutes. Yeah, he went down on about 43, didn't he? No offence, mate, but you're waffling. Mate, you're probably the first time you've seen me younger. All I do is waffle, pal. Arsenal playing average, on average, the highest line in the Premier League, and on average, teams play against Arsenal sit the deepest average. Yeah, of course it does. It's not our fault. No, of course. Every time you play a team sat behind ball. Just saying you're really good. Arsenal, yeah. Compare your Arsenal team to the Invincibles. Flair, attacking him, the quality, the excitement. Football's not that anymore. Listen to dig at Arsenal. It's just not that anymore. It's not that anymore. How many goals do Arsenal score from set pieces? I don't think you used to practice them many years ago. It was all about, that flair, the Arsenal way. It's not the Arsenal way, but who gives a shit? You're going to win title. You're going to win the title this year. I'm just saying football's changed. It's not a dig at Arsenal. Football's changed on the whole. that excitement for me isn't there no more. When a man gets up, a player gets the ball and attacks his winger, it's just a different way of playing. Yeah, you're number one on both fronts. Haaland will win it for Leeds. Let's hope so. Could not believe Burnley getting a draw at Bournemouth. Yeah, I know Burnley have sort of turned on towards the end last few months, really, haven't they? Burnley, Wolves, dead and buried, still not going to get out of it, but getting a few results you wouldn't expect for sure, Steve. Tickle those likes for that, Matty, and subscribe, please. Yes, please do. Smash us a like. Please subscribe if you're new here. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. William, yeah, I agree. I always think it's worth giving it a go in a game. I was watching Wrexham Chelsea game and they didn't give it. Yeah, that's a great example, William. I thought same. I watched it too. I thought Wrexham were outstanding against Chelsea. Really unlucky as well. A massive, no true word said there than an example of a team who just went for it. To bridge that quality. Yeah, you can sit in and maybe still get beat, or you can have a go and leave the pitch not wondering. It's one of them in it. And Wrexham was so unlucky in that game. They played brilliant. Just seeing goal back now. Bernardo Silva. It's a fantastic goal, that. It's a goal worthy of winning the game, but that goal ain't winning this one. Best thing that Marmouche has done this half, that. Gets the assist. Pepe's useless. Don't care how many titles he's won in the past. Same shite every week. So predictable, says John. Have a nice night. Hope you lot stay up and thumb Spurs. Cheers, young gunner. Hope you're good, my mate. Yes, let's hope we do both of those, pal. Good luck, and I'm sure you will win the title. I do not see even when City win this, I still don't foresee how you drop enough points not to win it, which is brilliant for you guys. Boom, 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 boom. 232 people. Thanks so much for tuning in. Smash it a like. West Ham won. Man City won. Seeing their goal back. Goes to show you quality at corner as well. It's a great delivery by Bowen. Puts in a really awkward area. Usually, Donnarumma will come out and catch that, and you probably think he's not the best corner. It's too close, but he's got it just high above Donnarumma there, and he's just misjudged the flight of it. And it's a great goal. Great header in off the bar. Yeah, gutted. Too many corners there for City to waste. 5 corners? Shocking. Adrian, hi mate, are you doing the Leeds game tomorrow? I am, mate. Yeah, I'm not going, so I'm going to do a watch along. So it might be a bit of a crazy one. I'll have our Theo with me. The missus will be out and about. I say out and about, up and about, should I say? Because it's Mother's Day, so I won't be summoning her to the bedroom. Go to the bedroom. Let me do this. So yeah, come and join me and my crazy gang. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, I will be, my mate. Somerville's out. He's out for a few weeks. I don't know how many games he's going to miss, but he's out of this one. And it was showing in periods of that game, but they've stuck in there. And fair play to West Ham. The thing is with West Ham, they score goals. They're scoring goals, and when you're in a relegation fight, you normally the sides that go down are the ones that can't score. And West Ham are scoring goals, and again, they come up with one there. West Ham fan here. We just have to make sure we both safe before the last game of the season, as we can both enjoy it. And the City goal was a cross, and the City players know it. I aren't sure. Maybe it was, but nice finish. Hope you're good, Daniela. And yeah, I mean, obviously, I hope Leeds are safe before that last game. You don't want to be going into a sort of a one-game shootout to stay in the division, do you? Great TV, great drama for everybody else, but as our two sets of fans, I'm sure we'd rather both have survived at that point and just enjoy a game of football. Obviously, the FA Cup game to come in a few weeks. That's a different story. I'm hoping we come down and we can win in London. But as you know, you've been a West Ham fan, you can be quite happy in the knowledge that Leeds don't win in London very often. So I don't think we've won it last 10, but something's going to have to change because we've got Palace tomorrow, got to go to you twice, got to go to Spurs. We've got a fair few games in London to come, and we need to be winning these games. And like Port Vale, they're struggling in League One and they're in the quarterfinals. Yeah, Port Vale against Sunderland, fantastic result. Sometimes you've just got to have a go, haven't you? I'm very much one of them. If you sit around and dwell on stuff, it'll pass you by. And then you sat there thinking, I should have done this, I should have, would have, could have. Just have a go. And in football, it's no different. So there is some games where you've got to be more defensive minded. I understand that. But tomorrow, when we've had so many games what have passed us by, I think by sort of sitting in there, and we've dropped so many points by sitting back and trying to hold a lead, or not push to get a winner. I think tomorrow has to be different. Has to be. Watching the game in an East End pub. Nice one, Daniela. Nice one. I hope you have a good night. I'd be happy with us and West Ham staying up. I hope Forest go down. Well, I hope Spurs go down, Speedy Stan. But I think we've all got different sort of teams we'd rather go down. I think Spurs are probably the majority of the UK, I would say. Premier League fans would probably want Spurs to go down. It's a big story. It's a huge story, to be fair. Spurs going down is probably one of the biggest ever. Spurs going down is probably as big as Leicester winning league. It's such a... And I know they were poor last season, but they still won the Europa League. And I don't think anyone expected them. A little bit like Scum, Man United, shocking last season. How many seasons are they going to be that bad? They've turned it round. I expected Spurs to do something similar. I'm not sure when I predicted Spurs at the beginning of the season. I think I did some sort of table, but I think they might have been in top 10 or in and around that area. I did not expect, especially under Thomas Frank getting job, I thought they'd kick on. But there's a high possibility here that Spurs can go down. There's a high possibility they can go down. Which, like I say, would be one of the biggest shocks in Premier League for me, even though they are on the slide. All boxed up. Modern game, too much faffing about, sideways and backwards, time wasting corners, throw-ins, too much jostling, pushing, shoving, especially at corners. 100%, too much diving becomes boring. You're right. We watch it because we love football, but the game's changed. I'm a big rugby league fan. That's even worse. That's even worse. It's gone soft. Like I say, I want to dig at the Arsenal, them, the young Arsenal fan on there. Want to dig, but let's be fair. The Invincibles of Arsenal in the early 2000s, unbelievable football. The end result's still the same. You win the title, but just in general now, the game isn't what it was. But like I say, it's the game we've got, and we still watch it, don't we? But I much preferred, attacking free-flowing football, teams having a go, teams with quality players who are allowed to just play with freedom. Some of the goals you saw, I just don't feel like you see it anymore. Somerville will be back for the FA Cup game. Really, Daniel, I weren't too sure. Will that be his first game back, though? So he'll be a bit rusty. I want Forest or Spurs to go down. I'm old enough to remember the Leeds team of Clark, Lorimer, Bremner, and go, oh, really? I'm not. I wish I was. Well, I'm glad I ain't that old. No offense. I'm glad I'm glad I aren't at an age where I was watching them, but I do have a little bit of jealousy that there's people out there who watch Leeds be the best in the country, which is mind-boggling to me because we've just in my lifetime we've been there early 90s, but for a season or two, but I were a bit too young for that. West Ham are showing fight. I think Tottenham is right now, Punky. Tottenham are the side that show no fight. Tottenham are the side what you look at and go, those players aren't asked. That could change with a new manager, and a new manager might only be, a few days from coming in. Maybe a game or two. I certainly think the international break. I think for him to keep his job, he's got to win the next two. I don't think he wins the next two. That ain't going to happen. He's got to go. I've got to go to Liverpool this weekend. Somerville is coming back to Leeds. Half price when West Ham go down. Watch Pep change goalkeeper. Imagine. Like earlier in the season, Palace went to Macclesfield, who aren't as good. Stuck in and won. That will be massive for them too, 100%. Only reason I give Forest fan in Amsterdam help with finding his bus, he had a Forest shirt on. When I told him I was a Leeds fan, he told me to F off. Since then, I can't stand them. Love that, Speedy Stan. Love that. Funny. Yeah, you should have chinned him, Stan. Marco, when we got relegated in 2003, Spurs were crap. They bought half our team for no. So, I'd love them a job. Yeah, Mark, I agree. I agree for that reason. We're a huge side, us. Let's break away with all these top European sides and create a Super League. In what world are you a huge club to be playing in a separate league with the best in Europe? You're not. Great stadium, loads of money pumped into it, whatever. But what have you won? What have you won? Come on, it has to be Operation Get Spurs relegated. Ideally, it would be some story that would be some. Honestly, I would not rule out Harry Redknapp coming in there, which would be staggering. And I love Redknapp. but that would worry me. And I know a lot of people might think, Redknapp, he can't save him. Bloody hell, he hasn't done no for years. I just think it just needs somebody a bit old school, but someone who's got the club at heart, who can put a smile on players' face. Tudor is the worst appointment they could have picked. A disciplinarian. I understand sometimes, you know, when you're naughty, you need a good telling off. I just don't think those players are going to give a shit. Not with a manager coming in who's going to, you know, be like that with them, and they know he ain't going to be there beyond season. I don't think it was ever going to work. It's probably it'll probably go down. I believe they'll get beat tomorrow. I think he'll be gone, and I think it'll go down as one of the worst appointments in Premier League history. I think that strongly of that appointment, and I'm buzzing that they've done that. I'm buzzing that they've done that. Leicester, you mentioned, are getting relegated again. It seems what's happened there. Yeah, well, they had a points deduction, didn't they? 6 points. So they've won enough games or points so far to be out of relegation. I'm not sure if they've dropped. Did they lose today? They were just outside relegation zone, I think, before weekend. But maybe they lost again today. I didn't check the result out. Come on, press him, Semenyo. Back to keeper. Hermanson goes long. Throw into West Ham. Wan-Bissaka to take it. William, I agree. I think Leeds need to get in and graft like they do in lower leagues. Them in the Prem do graft enough. Don't graft enough. I don't think. Yeah, I agree, mate. They lost 3-1. They were at home as well, weren't they? Paul Smith, Calgary calling, Matty. We need a City second half performance and win here, pal. Yeah, we do. We do. But they look hungry, don't they? West Ham, they look hungry. They're certainly fighting for the manager, for the fans. How many empty seats you had in that stadium? It's mental, isn't it? Playing out from back against City. Just so slow. City are just so slow. And I know it doesn't really matter normally, does it? They can just pass it down and ultimately they take the chances. But they need to find a way to get Haaland in behind. Nice play, that. Go on, O'Reilly. All right, go on, Semenyo. Give it. Haaland wants it. Give it. Semenyo got that too long. Yeah, Haaland were in then. Played out wide, Bernardo Silva. Keep it in, keeps it in well. Knocks it back. Honestly, Semenyo took too many touches there. Haaland were on shoulder at defender. Could have slipped him in behind. Rodri into Marmouche. Out to Silva on right hand side. Come on, Silva. Stands the foot, plays it in. Go on. Marmouche. Oh! Picked up a nice bit of space, hits it wide. Down to keeper's right, about a couple of metres wide at post. Nice move that by City. Positive start. Marmouche, poor finish to be fair in end. But yeah, when Semenyo had that ball driving into past halfway line, he should have slipped Haaland in. They need to find a way getting that ball in and around Haaland. He's not had a sniff tonight. He's not had a sniff. Mental that. Leicester should be down already. Powers. Yeah, I agree. I think it was a very lenient point. I agree with that all boxed up. I really do. QPR 3-1. Mental. What's going on with San City? We need West Ham to lose. We do, Toots. Plenty of time yet. Castellanos goes. West Ham want to throw in. Bowman's not happy. City have got ball still. Gahey into O'Reilly. Into Rodri. Turn. Amouche. No one else plays it. Nice ball. Unlucky. Keeper comes out, Hermanson. Okay, just saw second from bottom. Don't really look at the inferior teams, but that's big fall from grace. It is a big fall from grace. It is. City starting out again at edge of the area, back into Rodri. Tempo, man. Come on, City. Good quality you've got. Just up the level. There's just no intensity. Dinked over into Haaland. Well, snuffed out there. Honestly, cannot get Haaland into game. The big problem with Forest and Spurs, they can't score where West Ham are. Yeah, exactly. West Ham are scoring goals. 236 in the chat, 145 likes. Can we get to 200? Oh, 200. No, we can't. Yeah, top it out there. Let's smash a like if you want already. Please subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. If West Ham win, Leeds could be cooked. Harry, if West Ham win, we'll be absolutely shitting ourselves before tomorrow's game. That's a fact. I still back us to go get a result tomorrow. But 100%, you know, I'm looking at other people around us, hence why I'm doing this, and hoping and praying that they drop points and it's just a little bit easier for us to to stay in the division. West Ham form has certainly got us all a little bit more worried of late. Leeds drawn way too many games, and all of a sudden, it felt a comfortable season. All of a sudden, it don't feel comfortable no more. But I fully expect Leeds in the next 2 games to be at least able to get 3 points. Maybe 4, maybe 6 is definitely achievable. Away at Palace, home at Brentford. Got to take care of ourselves. Farker's got to get his team selection right. The boys have got to show intensity. We've got to play attacking football for me and go attack these teams. I understand you sit back against your cities, potentially, your Arsenal, you're sitting and I understand losing them games. I don't understand sitting back against Sunderland and not putting your best foot forward. That needs to change. Can't have another performance like we had against Sunderland when a team's there to be got at and we choose not to go get them. That can't happen. I am watching on Fubo app, rugby on telly and listening to you, pal. Our lass is watching her tablet moaning that I'm using 3 devices. I love it. I love it. Stop bloody moaning, you. Class. Cheers, Paul. Redknapp has every club he'd been at heart. He was 20 years at West Ham playing manager as well. But yeah, to be fair, you look, he's a bit of a legend at all them clubs. You're right, Daniela. Loved by many. I love him. Absolutely. I loved him when he went in jungle. Kilo Keith, refs hate us. Too many points lost by fuck ups. Yeah, way too many points dropped. And refs don't like us at all. I'm not even reading that one, mate. This game's highlights how wrong Fark was against Sunderland. We can't rely on others. We have to select goal scorers and go for wins, but we know Farker won't do what needs to be done. I know, Easy, you don't back Farker at all to get things right. You know the team's good enough, the squad's good enough. You just hope that the boys have enough to scrape through, don't you? But I firmly believe they will. But we'll see how he sets us up tomorrow. We'll see. And if he gets it wrong, he'll know about it, won't he? Because fans won't be happy. Sometimes when I've watched some other Prem teams, they look too scared to get on the ball. Yeah. Very much like that first opening half an hour at first half now. West Ham, everyone behind ball, soaking up pressure, trying to stay disciplined in the positions, and City just knocking it about. But no intensity from City at all. They really just... Do they ever get out of second gear, City, at all, really? Do they ever get out of second gear? Can need a roll up the arse, honestly. So slow. Come on, City. This is poor, this now. Yeah, tempo. There ain't none, Steve. There ain't none. Nope. Come on, phone. Thought you'd be doing an England v France rugby watch along, my. Don't do Union, me, Michael. Don't do Union, pal. Not at all. Big rugby league fan. Gutted with Rhinos getting beat by Wakefield yesterday. That's pissed me off. West Ham win ball back. Tatty, get rid of it. Well done. Come on now, City. Rodri gets his foot on it. Poor ball. What is that, Rodri? Come on. Nice pass from Hermanson there. West Ham at ball back. Can't believe this. Joe Blackburn says, let's be honest, Spurs are in deeper trouble than us at the minute. Missing Van der Ven, Romero, Pellinho and Gallagher tomorrow as well. It's mad, innit? Kulovaski still out for however long. All season, I think. Got so many players out. 14, I think it is, potentially. It was last game anyway. West Ham coming out right hand side. Souček crosses it. Oh, my word. Tatty there just missed his header. Good chance that for West Ham. Whoa. I say Tatty because I can't say it's Castellanos, is it? Tatty. Good job he missed that. West Ham, yeah, they're not getting many opportunities, but they're looking threatening every time they do. Great ball by Souček. That put in a really good area. Yes. Spurs have loads out, mate. Loads out. Canada from Toronto, chilling in Cancun. I'm a big Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Do you like it? Do you like your ice hockey? Austin Matthews. Come on, what a player he is. Play to win, not to lose. Yes, Dean, exactly. Come on, City. Looks like City throwing it over. Honestly, Arsenal will be chuffed with this, won't they, so far? All the possession stats are in City's favour. Shock. Haaland's having to drop deep now to halfway and picks it up, gives it out to Semenyo. Semenyo, attack it box. Go on, takes his man on. Crosses it. Oh, forward corner. Easy take for keeper there. Haaland's having to drop now to get the ball. Don't want to see him doing that really, but he's not getting anything. So he's having to go look for it. West Ham have some tough matches coming, but we must pick up wins. For me, Spurs and Forest are the ones in bigger trouble. I think City win this and we win. Forest draw, Spurs lose. Yeah, I could see all those eventualities, Paul. I can. But right now, West Ham again are proving that they're a team on the up. Regardless of how this game ends, you know, it doesn't look like they're going to get a spanking. Doesn't look like they're going to. If they do lose this game, you know, they can hold their heads high as it stands after 55 minutes. You know, I were hoping they'd get battered 4-5 here and maybe take a knock of the confidence with Somerville being out. They're showing fight, they're showing determination, they're showing a lot of heart. And let's be fair, that home stadium they play in was treacherous for a period of time this season. The fans didn't like the players. The players probably didn't like playing in front of the fans. They were a shit show. It's not no more. It's not. They've got that bit sorted. You know, you look at Tottenham and that's what they've got right now. But West Ham haven't got that anymore. He's got to be offside there, no? Yeah, he's offside, I'm going to say. Offside, Tatty. No point having Alan on the pitch at the minute, no. You've just got to hope, Andrew. It's one of them games where he gets a chance and then you go, that's why he's on pitch, because he takes it. That's all you've got to hope. Castellanos. Everyone knows I can't pronounce shit, mate. Castellanos. I can't even say Matthew, so Matty. West Ham are definitely getting some. Let's not say that, Formula Prog. Let's not say that, my mate. Duncan Hamilton. Evening, Matty lad. A double LL in Spanish is pronounced like why, so it's Castellanos. There you go. I'll still get it wrong. Castellanos. It's so much easier to say Tatty. Whipped in. City. Cleared. Souček. Come on, City. Tatty with a little Rabona in his own half. Who's he think he is? Castellanos. Give over. Good tackle there by Rodri. Needed to because Bowen nipped in front of him there. Come on, O'Reilly. Where is the tempo? It's so slow. So slow. Got best striker in the world up top. And you've got no... There you go. Give him it. He's having to drop so much deeper now to get, you know, to link up play and get involved. Yeah, fucking so shit this. Every man behind ball again for West Ham. Haaland coming short again. Turn. Rodri. Out wide to... Oh, Paul. Rodri's having a stinker. He's having a stinker. Keeps giving ball away. Semenyo. Go on, mate. Run down wing. Go on. Norrie. Back to Gehi. Into O'Reilly. Halfway up West Ham, half here, but West Ham, loads of bodies behind ball. Fairly comfortable at minute. Paul. Hit down line. Man City throwing. Shocking. I don't like ice hockey. I'm from Leeds, born and bred. Just moved here around 16 years ago. Leafs are shite. I think these lot are ice hockey, man. They are. They never win no, mate. They never win no. They're losing. They lose every year. City goal coming. Semenyo or Hall. Let's hope so. All right. Poor ball again. Come on, O'Reilly. You're better than that. Yeah, they won't lift Stanley Cup again, will they? Let's be sure. Semenyo goal, please. Yeah, it's poor, this, Andrew. It's so poor. Probably the worst I've seen City play in a long time. Why can't they play this shite at Ellen Road? Tottenham saving players for Forest. Good evening, Matt. How are you doing, Sebastian? Hope you're good, mate. Cherky coming on. Yeah, he can make something happen. I'd like to see Foden come on, but I know he's not favoured as much now, is he? Leeds City Knights, ice hockey side, Ellen Road is a good... Yeah, I've never been, Michael. Say I like ice hockey. I've never been. Doku, Cherky on. These are the kind of subs they need. Someone who'll get on the ball and attack the defence. It's been too much. It's just been... The game's been played just in front of West Ham all game. Marmouche had to come off him. He's had a stinker. Get him off. Get Doku on. This is a decent positive change now. Surely these two make a difference. Jamie, how you doing, mate? The difference between West Ham and us is I think they are attacking teams, which is what we don't seem to do. Fark will probably play Grover Hamilton tomorrow, which is such a depressing. It probably will. It probably will. And it's down to them to show why they've been picked. They're going to have opportunities. We're going to have chances at Palace, regardless if we're sitting back or we're going for, you know, we're attacking. We're going to have opportunities. We need to make sure we take them. But yeah, I have full belief that that'll be the side tomorrow, probably, you know. I want to see Longstaff maybe starting there. I want to see maybe Aronson playing a 3. I want to see Willie Nonto potentially play alongside DCL or Metcher if it is 2 up top. Ideally, Metcher alongside DCL. I want to see Yakabio come in for James Justin. I want to see maybe 3 changes tomorrow. Will we see it? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I've got full belief in the club, in the manager and the boys as of right now that we've got enough. But what I will say is they do attack West Ham. Yeah, they're sitting back. You've got no choice against City. You've got to absorb pressure. But they are having a go when they get the opportunity. Haaland's in behind. Go on, Haaland. Go on. Oh, saved it. Good save by Hermanson. That's what they need to do. Get the ball. Get it into Haaland. Great run by Haaland. Gets in behind. It weren't a clear-cut chance, to be fair. He was sandwiched between 2 bodies, but did really well. He gets his shot away really well, keeper there, because it goes through. Yeah, it goes through defender's legs. Great save by Hermanson. Should be 2-1. It's a fantastic save. He couldn't have done much more there, Haaland, other than score, obviously. Tati Spud, that's the one. I watched Chelsea lose earlier. Rafinha looks like a supply teacher. He would have been perfect for Spurs. Ice hockey too. Flames are shite. Calgary Flames. Whipped in. Corner. Oh, wide. Another corner. Another corner. Come on now. Has there ever been a player who's dropped off a cliff more than fallen? There's probably been a few. But yeah, he's went far away that, went far away. Buzzing for tomorrow. Picked up my ticket earlier, although I have got to sit with my mates in the hut. Oh, Duncan, I couldn't do that, me, mate. Corner coming in. Good delivered it. Oh, I couldn't do it, mate. I'd be getting chinned. Jer did it at Villa. His brother's a Villa fan. He's at home end. I couldn't do it, me. Absolutely no chance. You'd know about a Leeds fan. Within the first few seconds. Nori off. West Ham fans must be fed up with their recent seasons. Go on, Jeremy. Get on him, Doku. Play on. Ain't gone out that. Shut up, Bowen. Imagine being captain of West Ham, Bowen, and imagine taking him down when your father-in-law's Danny Dyer. Imagine. I know he loves him though, doesn't he? He loves that. He loves that Bowen's his son-in-law. But imagine if he takes him down. Danny Dyer will chin him. Go on, City. Go on, Cherky. Corner ball. Cherky's definitely injected a bit of something. If Somerville were playing for Hammers, would definitely. To be fair, I agreed. I was going to say earlier, if Somerville were in this game, they'd have a right good chance of winning it, and they've already got a chance of winning it without him. So if he were playing today, Somerville, yeah, the potential that they'd even be 2-1 up. They're just not as threatening going forward without him, either. But they're in this game, and with Somerville, it could have been different. Silver whipped it in. Another corner? No. Over there. Never mind. Nige, hi Matty, just caught your on. How's it going? I'm good, Nige. I'm good, mate. Watching City struggle to get a breakthrough though against West Ham, mate. 1-1 currently. After going 1 up. Just showing Foden on TV now. Maybe he could unlock something if he comes on. But yeah, I'm good, Nige. Hope you've had a good Saturday. Looking forward to tomorrow, mate. I'm on here for a stream for that, so. Jamie, thanks, Matty. Agree with you. With all you just said. Cheers, Jamie. I don't know why, mate. I talk a load of shite. All boxed up, Cherky. Make something happen. Just don't leave your leg around where he is. Yeah. Dirty bugger. It's coming, says Paul. Let's hope so. It's coming up. It's there. I agree. Glad Somerville is out. He'd been on fire. Yeah, he has been on fire. Need a City goal, MOT. We do, Harry. We do, mate. Nunes into Rodri. Rodri's been poor today. Nice touch that by Silva into Cherky. So many technical players, aren't there? But they just need to be hitting Haaland. I know he's been marked out of game. I know that. But they need to find a way of getting him to game because he's wasted it a minute. Go on, Doku. Doku attacking Wan-Bissaka. Cuts back in. Dinked in. Up to Haaland. Headed out. Diouf. Go on, Nunes. Corner ball. Semenyo, good pressure on Diouf there. Corner ball. City. I was in the Stratford end with a scum mate when Beckford scored. Oh, wow. How I got out of there. I was over from Canada. Stopping with him. Didn't talk for me free. That's class. To be fair, if there's no way into being 1-0 Beckford, I'd have been an animal in that game. I'd have been all over them, me. I'd have been crowd surfing and getting beaten up a lot. These corners are shite. They are, Andrew. They're so poor, mate. Easy. I want to see Metchin and Pidot up front. AO, Longstaff. Thing is, you're not going to get your wish with that one, are you? I mean, you know, Pirot and Tanaka to start a game is wild, you know, in reality. Not saying it shouldn't be a thing, but it isn't going to be a thing. And you know that anyway, don't you? There's absolutely no chance at all. Absolutely no chance. You've got more chance of me talking chuffing sense than that happening easy. Rodri dinks it in. Attack it. Oh, great defending. Go on, Doku. Skied it. Richard Knox, love ice hockey. The San Jose Sharks are my team. Ooh, like it. Yeah, I'm a big fan, mate. Used to get up at middle of the night to watch. I've only been watching it maybe three years. I watched documentary All or Nothing on Amazon, and I loved it. But yeah, I used to wake up at middle of the night for first season of getting into it, and I couldn't do it anymore. So I just watch highlights now when I wake up in the morning. Don't follow it as much as I did, but about 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, I was absolutely fanatical. Haaland needs to move on from City. They don't play his weight anymore. I mean, it's mad though, Jason, because he asked, you know, look at how many goals he scored this season. You know, he's an absolute monster. But City have to play. It's hard because when City play, they don't have many teams play football. They all sit in, don't they? And it's quite difficult. He wants to be on the shoulder. Getting an early goal for City is usually pivotal in these games because the game opens up. And when game opens up, Haaland on shoulder, you're dead, aren't you, if you can play him for one goal. But in this game, they've defended really well of West Ham. So well. I mean, 11 attempts for City, but only 2 on target, one of them being the goal. They haven't had many, have they, for 11 shots? I mean, look at West Ham. 1 shot, 1 goal. A 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal. Semenyo out on right hand side here, passes it back to Silva. Come back to some happen, Silva. Semenyo, good ball that. No, go on. Go. Oh my God. Oh, saved. I tell you what, the defending there by West Ham is absolutely outstanding. Outstanding defending. Oh, great ball that. Mateus Nunes, isn't it? Oh my word. Throwing the body in front of everything. Fair play. And it's a great save by Hermansen. It's a great save. But they are putting everything online here at West Ham. Corner ball. Bernardo Silva whips it in. In swinger. Goal kick that. Mark Gay hits a goal kick. Oh, Nige. I'm worried about tomorrow. We need a win. Really, especially if West Ham draw. No point in taking the corner. Not a minute. Phone's warming up. We really need Okafor back. We do need Okafor back, Matt. We really do. He hasn't been brilliant all season, but he would definitely come into form before he got injured. Should be 2-1. Another shit corner. Yep, another shit corner. Goal kick. Goes long. It's halfway line. Win it, Haaland. Poor. Lifts it on. Get rid of it. Just clear it. Donnarumma comes out and takes it. God's sake. Rodri. Nice touch that. Silva's still having a good game. He's just not got much in front of him at the minute. Rodri driving with ball into Semenyo. Back to Nunes. Out to Cherky. Come on, Cherky. Whipped in. Oh, goes past everyone. Doku on that left-hand side. Go on, Jeremy. Go on, Haaland. Go on. Oh! Haaland had a great movement. Does really well here, Doku. Haaland drops into his pocket. Scuffs his shot. Oh, he scuffed it. I can't believe he's not hit that on target. I cannot believe he's done that. Cannot believe it. That should have been a goal, that. Oh, you know when you start thinking, is it just going to be one of them days? Is it going to be one of them days? Oh, man. Gutted. What are Shitty doing? I know, mate. I know. I expected Ireland to pop up with a goal if he got a stiff or two. And yeah. Mark Carter, having a drink and rooting for Man City. Thanks so much for your super chat, mate. Really appreciate it. MOT. Marching on together as always, buddy. Thanks so much for that, mate. You're making it sound more exciting than the commentary. I don't know about that, Top Banana. I don't know about that. I don't really rate myself at watch-alongs, to be fair, because I don't feel like I say enough, because I'm always reading comments, because I'd rather read comments. But I presume majority watch anyway, don't they? So they know what's going on. But Doku out on that left-hand side, attacking Wan-Bissaka. Definitely making things happen. Nice knock-in. Go on. Oh, go on. Scramble cleared by West Ham again. It's just not landing. Evening, Matty. Love your content. Cheers, Seamus, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Smash the like for our hard-working Matty. Thank you, mate. I am hard-working, but this ain't work. I work hard everywhere else outside this, but this is just fun to me, man. This is just fun. Love Leeds that much. I want to sit here and watch West Ham hopefully lose, but I'm not too sure now. Jeremy Doku's definitely brought some. Passes it back there to Gehi. Rodri. Come on. Good run, free kick. That. How's that not a free kick, ref? Come on. Bowen attacking for West Ham, trying to counter here. Poor ball. Silva tracks back, wins it. Back to keeper. Nah, he keeps hold of it. Turns. Driving with ball now. Gets up to halfway line. Come on, Silva. Seeing so much of ball, Silva, in this game, isn't he? Dinked over. Poor ball. Goes through to Hermanson. Oh, 176 likes, 334 watching. Thanks so much. Crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. Smash me a like. Subscribe if you're new, if you don't mind. It really helps the channel out. Much appreciated. The unambiguous West Ham ain't going down. I'd have to agree at a minute. I would have to agree. I would have to agree. And this will be 1-2. This will be 2-1 City. They're currently 9 points, still with a game in hand over Arsenal, but 9 points currently off them. They need a win here to City, and they've got 7 goal difference less as well. Spurs are going down. I hope so, Paul. As long as it's not us, I don't care. If Man City don't win, Arsenal have won the league. Basically, I agree. LS6, Paul. I was born in Dewsbury, just moved east when I got older, mate. Sound. Bloody Dewsbury. Go on, Doku. Well won there. Well played. Fair play, West Ham. Fair play. They're playing really well. Tatting it. Free kick City on halfway line. West Ham are going to get the winner on the break, aren't they? Don't say that, Dan. Don't say that. Oh, it's not that City are playing badly. Nuno is tactically a Premier League level manager, and West Ham need to win. Yeah, he's a good manager, is Nuno. Really good manager. They played really well of West Ham. Whipped him. Good ball, Silva. Looking for Ireland, cleared again. Nice touch that into Bowen. Bowen on counter. He's up to halfway. There's no one in support though. Does really well there. Just gets West Ham up pitch, which is what they need. Absorb pressure and then get up pitch when they can. Bowen did really well, but it goes back to Hermanson now. Diarse gives it to Diouf. Soft free kick there. Semenyo in the back of Diouf, and it's a free kick to West Ham. And again, they can get everyone up the pitch. Hermanson can come out and take this and pump it up. And on comes Adama Traore. I don't lift weights, me. It's hard to believe. I don't as well, isn't it? I know it's hard to believe. It just doesn't feel like City. Just looks like it just feels like one of them games, Flaming. I mean, it just feels like it's one of them games. Well, it's just not going to happen for them. If they get a point here, it's a massive result, that, and it's a huge shock as well. I know a point's not, massive, but in terms of where they are in the division, a point against City is huge. It feels huge. And again, it just feels like maybe a turning point. I keep expecting there to be a turning point in a negative way for West Ham. You look at that game and you think, they won't win this one. They won't get a point in this one. Then they've got Villa, and all of a sudden, they get a point here. Maybe they can go to Villa and get some. Silva's gone off. Been best player on pitch. Foden comes on. Come on, Phil Foden. And Rangers and Foden coming on. I think West Ham and Burnley form could drag Forest and Spurs down. Hopefully not us. Hopefully not us at all. Mark, I'm new to your channel. How do you rate Daniel Farker? It frustrates me. I think he's okay for what we need right now. Would I give him a ball up top? Traore, well done, Donnarumma comes out and collects it. Would I give him next season? It all depends, personally, for me, on how we end the season. If we scrape by and say we beat West Ham at last day and stay up a bit like we did against Brentford, a fair few years ago now, then I probably would want to change. If we go attack the last 9 games and get enough points from playing that way, I'd probably stay with him. But I do think there's a ceiling, and his ceiling is a couple of years safety. Cleared by City, cleared it. A couple of years of safety and struggling, but building on that, I think, to establish yourself and really push up the division. I think another manager has to come in. But frustrates me. He's stubborn, but you never know who you're going to get after that. But I certainly don't hate him like some people do. But I'm not a massive lover of him either. I think he's been sound for what we needed when we got relegated, mate. And he steadied the ship, done a lot of good. Go on. Rodri's clip there. That's got to be a booking. I went away there, clipped. But yeah, I don't know. Bit long-winded, but don't love him, don't hate him. He's okay for where we are right now. I trust the 49ers to make the right call. If he's here next season, full backing. If he's not, let's go again. But it's hard to, be angry when I haven't had a bad season supporting my club. It's been a good season, yet we're only just outside relegation side somehow, and it's probably because we've been too happy resting on his laurels, aiming for points, a point instead of 3 most weeks. But that's where I am with that. They can have a point as long as we will win tomorrow. I mean, Dino, if they get a point and we win tomorrow, yes, I agree. But as of closing my eyes tonight, I don't know what happens tomorrow yet. So come on, City. 15 minutes left. Well, 14 minutes left. Let's get one. But what did I miss? Not much, Dave. 1-1, and it doesn't look like a goal's going to come as it stands. Haaland flicks it in there. Keep going. Foden into box. Cut back. Corner ball. Last game of the season at West Ham could be squeaky bums. I hope not. 4 candles. I got laughed at for saying, I wish we had a competent recruitment team like West Ham. Look at their January business compared to ours. I won't lie. I liked our summer business. But yeah, winter business is nothing. Michael Gore, I'm gutted today, Matty. Found out Redback Cafe at Wakefield closed. Oh, good shot there. Saved by Hermansen. Wakefield closed for good. House being built on site. Love to go for a late night greasy spoon there. It's always gutted, isn't it, when there's something like that happens, whether it's a pub closes down or it's always shit, mate. You just want things to stay. I'm one of those who just wants things to stay the same, and I don't like change massively, but yeah. Evening, Richard. Hope you're good, my mate. Hope you're good. Come on forward, you little shit. City, 59% possession, 15 shots to 1. Crazy. Feels like we've reached our ceiling with Fark review at the end of the... Yeah, it will be, and it will be review. Of course it will be. But I think at the minute, as a fan base, and bearing in mind, I've lost my shit about Fark. After we got beat by Forest, if you're new to the channel, I came out and said I want him sacked. Get him out of my club, I want him gone. He turned it round after City away, didn't he? He was like a new manager in dugout. He's now reverted back to type. He's reverted back to the football we saw earlier in the season when we weren't getting the most out of DCL either. Something has to change. We have to have a bit more of a go, I think, at teams. But yeah, there'll be a review at end of the season on Farker. The fans will have the say, but ultimately the board will go with how they think. And if they go in another direction, I'm all for it. If I stick with Farker, I'm all for it. But let's just, all be united in the next couple of months, and hopefully that'll be enough to keep us up. And I actually think we could stay up, by quite a few points. I still tip us to get 40, maybe just over 40. I can see us winning another 3 games, 3 of them being home games. I still think we'll win 1 more away game. So I'm going to tip Leeds to win another 4 games out of 9, which might sound ridiculous. So we haven't won loads of games all season, but I think there's 4 winnable games out of 9 there. Do that, end up on mid-40s nearly, and we're all happy with that. We'll find a stream for tomorrow morning, hopefully. Watching you on phone, football on the tablet, and rugby on TV. I told our lass I would multitask. I love the channel. Cheers, Brookie. Go on, Cherky. I love that. What's your last doing? Just sat there like, can I watch something, please? Cherky chips it in. Out for the goal kick. Shocking. I don't think we can spend 100+ million on players and have them sit on the bench and watch their value depreciate next season if we stay up. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of players doing that, mate, at the minute in there. You lost your shit with Farker last season after Swans. Oh, Richard, did I ever? Did it? Apparently, it's still a good watch now, that Richard. Yeah. Lost my shit with that. Swansea, I think had a bit of a meltdown after draw against Luton, I think, at home. Away, sorry, with that one all away, I think. Might be wrong with that. A couple of times last season, 100% when we were pushing for promotion. And then this side, yeah. I'm a emotional fan. Farker likes his emotional fans, doesn't he? I'm an emotional fan, and I will speak my mind in the moment. And sometimes he pisses me off. And there's been a few. Let's be fair. There's been a few times he's been close, I think, to potentially losing his job. But right now, ain't one of them. Right now, ain't one of them for me. We're doing all right. Yorkshire lads. Hi, Matty from Vancouver. It's a huge game tomorrow. Feeling nervous. I think we'll stay up, mate. Yeah, I think we will too. There isn't even 1% of my body, Yorkshire lads, that thinks we're going down. There isn't. But it's a lot. It looks tougher now than it did a few weeks ago. You know, at one point we were 8 points clear. That's come right down now. What, we're 2 points clear now if they hold on to this? You know, it's not as nice as it was, but come on, West Ham. Hope you're all right, Matty. Let's hope so, Andrew. You think Mankey's making it, or I cash out my bet? Bet responsibly. That's what I'll say. Not a betting man. Bet responsibly. I don't know, mate. It's looking unlikely City will win this, but you never know. For me, it's going to get to a point. You know, it'll be a bit of added time, and City, you'd imagine for the next 10 minutes now, we're going to bombard West Ham, and they'll get to a point where they just sit back open to see a 1-1 out. And with the amount of added time these days, you see a lot of late goals. Go on, Doku on left hand side, attacking Wan-Bissaka. Corner ball. Come on, City. I go back and forth on Daniel Farke. I guess that's what's been. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. And the results make you do that, don't they? You know, he's only as good as his last result, and yeah, 100%. It is how it is. Serious game in Paris, that chasing the game. Just not for me. That. Not for me. That. If we drop it in the bottom three, Daniel Farke will be sacked probably too late. I don't think they'll sack him all this season. I really don't. I think it'd be mental to sack him. We dropped him bottom three before and we got out of it, but I don't want to see us drop it bottom three. We don't deserve to drop it bottom three. We don't. We've been way better than one of the three worst sides in the league. Doku gets brought down. Mateus Fernandez, free kick. Doku in a good area to whip it in and get some units attacking it. Nice footwork by Doku. Is a classic player, isn't it? Priestley has made the Swansea video most viewed given how much he watched it. Mate, we made it into a chuffing t-shirt on Priestley's request. We've got a t-shirt with that screenshot of me and him in car. Mental. I know we weren't dogging. We were chatting about Leeds. Free kick. Come on, Doku. Come on, Doku. Cheers, Dave. Yes, please do. Whipped in. Oh my God, it's it crossbar. It's a corner ball. Hermanson's tipped it onto the bar and it's gone off on a corner. Tell you what, that's a right delivery. Good save. It's gone out for a corner. Oh my word. Definitely Matty MOT. All Leeds out with solidarity. Ensure Premier League. Ask questions later. That's where I am with it. Foden with corner. Go on. Oh, come on. Cleared. Away again. West Ham try to push out. Try to catch him. Well played there, Foden. West Ham throwing. Mateus Fernandez is brilliant there. Oh. Yeah, there's a few bits in chat that I don't really like, to be fair. So let's just talk about football, yeah. Or Dave will have to mute some people and kick them out. I'd rather not go down that route. We don't have much shit on this in our chat on this channel. A lot of OGs will know that. Let's just talk about football, yeah. Plenty to talk about when it comes to football and Leeds United. And City and West Ham. If you need to, Dave, you know what to do, pal. Jeffrey on great channel. Thanks so much, mate. Yeah, what a save, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's funny, isn't he? He's funny. A big German sausage. John Pepper. Leeds can only do a Leeds. I think hope not. Yeah, let's hope not. Full-time Leeds. For me, Farke can't take us where we want to be. His job is to keep us up, and that will be A first for Fark if he does it. Yeah, it would be a first. But he's never had a team as good as he's got now. This is the best squad Fark's had. Maybe best squad he'll ever have. I think it's a great squad. A little bit light, but I think it's a good squad. I really do. I think we've shown this season, we've got some real quality in our side. But for me, it's not going to be quality that keeps us up. It's the fight, the determination, but the tactics have got to be right to match that. They really have. They can't do it on their own. We've seen so many times this season for me. The boys leave it all out on the pitch and, give everything. And it's not been enough. And sometimes our subs are too late. Sometimes the instruction isn't right. And we sit back and you can say it's Farke, you can say it's players. But I do think sometimes they don't get enough help from the dugout. I think Farke could do better. Whoa! Donnarumma collects it. 5 minutes left, plus added time. Donnarumma to Rodri. Come on now, City. I can't believe this is still 1-1. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Go on. Fuck's sake. It's going to end 1-1, isn't it? Anybody know what channel the Brentford game is on next Saturday night, don't Richard? Come on now. 207 likes for that, Matty. Amazing. Thanks, Top Banana. Always banging drum. Appreciate it. Go on, Foden. Cleared again by West Ham. 348 of you fine folks watching. Thanks so much. 210 likes. Smash me a like. Smash me a subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, big respect to mods. Exactly, Paul. No politics, just football chat. You want to tell me about your life? Want to tell me about your family? Let me know everyone's all right. If you're feeling a bit down, you can bang that in there too. Don't want no politics. Don't want no nasty jibes. No nothing on here, please. It's not what we're about. It's not what I'm about. Never have been, never will be. Cheers, David boy. Your job, you got a bit more of a job on than you used to have, didn't you, pal? This is not going Leeds' way in this game. It's not. Go on, Foden. Oh, good. Honestly, defending for their lives. You cannot fault West Ham. You cannot fault them. Bowen picks up on halfway line. Bowen driving the. Come on. Bowen now to left-hand side of the box. He's attacking. Oh, good defending. Well done, Cherky. Brilliant defending 1-on-1 against Bowen there. Just keep it. Yeah, exactly, mate. City are speeding up the ball here. They are. I agree with that, Sebastian. He must play he must play Daniel Farke. He must play Biol tomorrow. He must. We must. Well, they can't stop that, but he can certainly go for it. I know what you mean. German efficiencies. I think. Go on, Doku. Attacking. Good ball. Good ball. Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, my God. How's he not got in? Doku on that left-hand side has been a bit of a game changer. Pumps it across box. Everybody misses it. Oh, my word. And it deflects into keeper's hands. I thought that was the one, guys. I thought that was the one. Haaland's got a knock in. Yeah, in his dangly bits. Get up, mate. Come on. Yeah, he's not moving right well, Haaland. Foden. Good knock. Go on. Go on. Oh, Haaland's down again. Oh, man, this is awful. I hate being so pumped for another team to score as well. Fucking hated City a few weeks ago. Cheating bastards. Well said, Matty. Nobody's Top Banana. Yeah. Great show, Matty, mate. MOT. Cheers, Richard Knox. Appreciate that, my mate. Come on, Cherky. Free kick. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, he is, mate. It's class. He's absolutely class. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they didn't score that one. What worries me about Farke is he said 7 to 9 points. It's just a minimum aim of 7. You know what I mean? Like, let's go get 15. 7 to 9. I don't even think 7's enough. Haaland looks knacked, yeah. He looks frustrated. The bloody relegation battle is going to the last game, I reckon. Don't they realise there's a lot of us in the 60s with dodgy ticket? Yeah. I'm not in my 60s, but Leeds give me a dodgy ticket, that's for sure. Cherky, free kick, dinks it in. Is it corner? It's another corner. Come on now. Come on. Bloody man shitty at this rate. Reina's going to take this. Get a good delivery on it, Reiners. Come on. Come on. Whipped in. Up. 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 Oh, it's in keeper's hands again. How? How? How have they not scored? How have they not scored? Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Class that. Boss Nas. Juventus. 1-0 up against Udinese. You'll take that, what you mate? Yeah, well, it hasn't been there, has it, Gangin? It hasn't been there. Come on, Cherky. Drilled across the box. Oh. Great channel this. Better than listening to BBC Sports. Oh, wow. William, thank you. Appreciate that, mate. Come on now, City. Literally 3.5 minutes left. Come on. Haaland, it's it. Oh, no. He's just absolutely... I think Haaland's killed someone. He's just hit that so hard that the goal scorer is down. Although I do think he's just milking it a little bit to see that again. No, David, they aren't. We'll be right. We'll be right. Absolutely flattened him. Yeah, he's at keeper. Everything's just landed in keeper's hands, isn't it? Do Man City even want to win this game? Did it hit him in the head, that? Because I thought you were only supposed to stop if it were a head knock. If this was LUFC, we would have scored, then given an offside by a nose, yeah. Best channel in the world. Thanks, Dino. You're just biased because you've met me. And we had a chat and a picture. But I appreciate that, man. Get up, you wuss. Yeah, they did want to play on. Let's see it back now. Oh, yeah. To be fair, straight in noggin. They had to stop play for that. Yeah, straight in noggin. That must have felt like being a chuffing car crash. He absolutely nailed that, did Haaland. Wow. To be fair, that yeah. Those draws a couple of months ago, whilst good, achieving them and helped us to get into the position we're in, would have loved a couple of them. Yeah, exactly. I keep saying all the time, the term I use, it led me down garden path, thinking we're absolutely sweet. 2 losses in 14, superb form. Superb form. Too many draws, and that's why all of a sudden we're looking over the shoulder now, and why all of a sudden I'm doing a watch along for a West Ham game, because I'm nervous. More nervous than I thought I would be. Too many draws ain't a good thing. Draw 3 in a row. Sorry, draw a couple, two in a row. You'd rather win one, lose one, wouldn't you, and get 3 points as opposed to 2. So it's not that great run that looked very good on paper. All of a sudden, don't look too good when you've got teams like West Ham who have gone on a bit of form, a decent run of form, including winning games, not just drawing them. Title race over now. Yes, Rowan, they've knocked down there. Remember, I watched Late Night Leeds on Friday night at 10 p.m. Exactly, boss. Now, Late Night Leeds, 10 p.m. If you haven't watched last night's Late Night Leeds, go watch it after this. Go watch it. Give it a watch. Chipped in. Hermanson gets it. It's at the last minute now, but there'll be a few minutes added on, obviously. Whoa, what a ball. Oh, my God. Bowen's 1-on-1. Oh, good defending. My God, what a pass out that was by Hermanson. He's man at match, by the way. Adama Traore keeps it on that right-hand side. Offside, thank God for that. Honestly, Bowen 1-on-1 then. I absolutely shit myself. How far down the table do you think West Ham will get relegated? I don't think they will. Come on now. Corner. City corner. Come on. If all our games ended on 85 minutes, we'd be sound. We would. We'd be absolutely sound. Corner ball. Come on now. Whip it in. Whip it in. Rangers clipped in. Gahey. Go on. Go on. Oh, my God. Go on. Oh, no. Mark Gahey skied it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I could have scored that. Look at fucking state of me. Oh, no. Cannot believe that. Cleared up. Oh, my God, Mark Gahey. How much did you cost? Come on, lad. I know you're a defender, but Jesus Christ. I can't believe it. Oh, my God. City, title's done. Title's done. You absolute shithouse. Poor showing by Man City. Poor showing. Poor showing. Gutted. Second tier here. Great job tonight. Thanks for the entertainment. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate everyone, each and one of you that watched me waffle on a load of shite. Top show last night. Thanks, buddy. Go check it out, anyone who hasn't. Great game this now. Most lively part. Yeah, it's been a good last few minutes, but it always goes loud on it. But yeah, 1-1, man. It's going to be 1-1. Ended. Are you doing a watch along tomorrow? I wish I could, but because I get too crazy watching it. Yeah, I'm doing a watch along tomorrow, mate. Go live at 1:40 to come and tune in for that. Can't believe he hit that over. As always, it's up to us. Win tomorrow, Leeds, and we will, yeah. And at least even if it's a point tomorrow, Paul, at least it gets it back to that 3 points, doesn't it? City blown it. They have. Come on, Cherky. Pump it forward, lad. They don't. Let's be fair. West Ham deserve draw. West Ham deserve point. And go on, Foden. Go on, Foden. Whip it in. Messing about. Keeper will come out. Hermanson, man at match for me. He's been superb in there. He's had a great game. Thanks, mate. All boxed up. Cheers, my mate. You know what, though, right? Not just the point they've got today for West Ham, but when a result can galvanise a group of players. You're watching it tonight. Don't do it. Don't do it, Adama Traore. Don't do it. Get rid of it, City. Get rid of it. Rodri. Last chance saloon. Keep that whistle away from you. Keep mouth ref. There we go. 1-1. Ends 1-1. West Ham. Great result. Superb. Superb result. That's the title done for me. Title's done. And I tell you what, there's a decent keeping performance there. You know, you look at Leeds, we've been battling all season with, have we got a decent enough keeper? Great keeping performance by Hermanson. Superb effort. Man at match, I would presume. Definitely my man at match. West Ham are galvanised. They're up for the fight. And guess what? They've got the quality. And that right there was without Chris Somerville. That shouldn't have happened tonight. They shouldn't have got a point tonight. The most influential player the last couple of months and the turnaround player wasn't playing, and they've just done that tonight. You look at a side like West Ham there, and the form they're in currently, do they go down realistically? Not sure. Not sure. We did, Nige, we did. But we didn't get it, they did. They did. Colin, thanks, Matty. I'll miss the game because I have to drive my partner to the airport. Oh, boo. Fair enough, my mate. Fair enough. Hope everything's good your end. I can't believe that. They have Fraser. They're giving absolutely everything there. If I were a West Ham fan, I'd be absolutely proud as punch of that performance. I'd be so proud of what I've just seen. Hanging, yeah. Yeah, I agree. So if Chris Somerville had been playing there, they'd have won that game. I agree, 100%. Title's over. Terrible result. Hello, Matty came late. Logan. Not a good result for us Leeds fans, that. Days of Daz, thanks for tonight, Matt. A great stream. See you tomorrow for the 3 points. You'll see me tomorrow. You bring them 3 points, Days of Daz. You bring them 3 points. I'll show up. Come on, Leeds. Yeah, Logan. West Ham have been doing this for weeks now. They've been doing this for weeks. West Ham remind me of a Christmas turkey. Must-win game tomorrow. I'll tell you what, Yorkshire, what it is, really what it is on the face of it is a must not lose now. You know, they've got an absolute fantastic result. We could knock the stuffing out of them by going and beating Palace tomorrow. But minimum, it has to be a point. Minimum. West Ham now are out of relegation zone before Forest play. 2 points behind Leeds now. Oh, my God. We're both staying up. What time are you on here tomorrow? 1:40, mate. 20 minutes before kick-off, my mate. Pressure now on Forest, yep. Forest win. Bottom in the bottom three now. Kevin from Cornwall. See you tomorrow, Matty. Thanks for the entertainment. Yeah, no, appreciate you tuning. Honestly, thanks so much for everyone watching. Leeds arse is squeaking a tune if we get nothing tomorrow. Yeah, 100% we are. I hated the reaction to us losing to Man City. It showed such a small club mentality. We started well, but when we showed them too much respect, West Ham and Forest both drew with them. Yeah, they did. They did. We showed them way too much respect. West Ham got better and better as that game went on. York's last terrible result would have been worse if West Ham winning. So we move on tomorrow, hopefully with a win. Yeah, no, I get that. And we've just got to do our business now. You know, West Ham haven't won the game. I know that they shouldn't be beating City, but they haven't won the game. We still have a chance tomorrow to go better West Ham's result. You know, if they'd have won today, we couldn't have bettered it. We could have only matched it. We still have an opportunity to go stretch that lead. We now have West Ham from 2 to 4 points. No, we can do that tomorrow. A point has to be bare minimum, though. Has to be. Leeds, at the end of the day, West Ham have dropped points. If we win there, that's a good... Yeah, no, I agree, so. Yeah, I agree. So I've got to see it. I wonder if that result will perk Fark up a bit and he plays... No, you know what it is, Fraser? It might have opposite effects. It might be, you know, really happy going for a draw tomorrow. It might be a draw. That's all he goes for. But for me, go win, and then you've got Brentford at home, and you can go get another win with that. West Ham on a decent run. They're doing really well. Paul Smith, we remain 15th with a chance to get 34 points tomorrow. Go win. We will. Let's hope so. No worries. Night, my Dino. Thanks so much, my mate. Man City ain't catching up to Arsenal now. Yeah, they've gone. You could see Arsenal maybe winning most of the games now, couldn't you? And just sort of walk into the trophy now. It's not going to be much of a hassle for them, I don't think. I think that's them done. Their asses have gone. Irons, massive. Great result for you guys. Great result. Pressure is on because we have Fark. Yeah, there's something in that too easy. Still 3 points clear to Forest. Chance to go 5 or 6 points clear tomorrow with a win. That's how I've got to see it, Kershaw. It would have been so bad for us, let's be fair, if they'd have won this game, West Ham. That would have been shocking. A draw. Great result. I'm more looking at, yeah, it's a point, but I'm more looking at, look at them, you know, Bowen, Hermanson, smiling, happy. Obviously, they should be. There's just something about West Ham now. There's just something about them. I do not see how West Ham go down. I've been saying it for weeks, but a result like that just galvanises them even more, especially when they've just lost Summerville for a few games. That was outstanding, that. Nobody saw even a point coming today. Fair play to the Hammers. No Creed, but got the goal and a point. Yeah, outstanding. To go goal down to City, you know, bang, bloody nose, and to go up the other end of the pitch within moments, minutes, and get that goal back, and then play the way they did for the rest of the game, outstanding. Really well disciplined. Limited City, really, apart from a few moments towards the end, limited them to not much. The Mark Tarland out of the game, he couldn't get going until, like I say, that latter end of the game when he had a few moments. But they did really well. City were playing the game in front of West Ham, and West Ham looked fairly lively on the counter at times as well. I will be on tomorrow early. I'm here for me. West Ham getting to Europe. I don't think that's happening this season, mate. If we end up going down, it will be the worst managerial performance in history. Farke has had so much going for him. Yeah, I don't know about in history, but he's got a good squad. We've been 8 points clear at one point. If we go down, I blame Farke. If we go down, but I don't think we go down. But I would blame Farke. I'm happy with the owners. I'm happy with the squad. Tactics, not too sure. So, yeah, it's Farke's fault if we go down, in my opinion. But I don't think we go down, mate. And we could be looking at this season in a whole new light in a couple of months' time. Say we finish 15th, 16th, or even 17th. Quarter-final FA Cups now, we're there. That's minimum. Couldn't even get beyond that. Could end up 15th, 42, 43 points with a semi-final at Wembley. And all of a sudden, what a total different conversation it is at the end of the season about Farke. We're a little bit nervy now. Let's see how we go tomorrow. Go to Palace tomorrow with shit tactics and negative performance and get pumped 2 or 3-0. Best believe I'm going to be fuming. You best believe I'm going to be annoyed. You best believe I'm going to be fucking raging, to be honest. But I don't think that happens tomorrow either. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Farke's so negative, he will defend to play for a point, and we all know how that will work out. Well, if we go for a point, what I'll say is, if we go tomorrow for a point, we'll lose the game. That's where, if we play for a point, we'll lose the game. If we go for it and we draw, I can handle that. But let's have a go. Maybe. Clive tomorrow is an absolute must-win. You probably will see Grove play. Leeds have to go and do what we have to do. Never mind what other teams are doing. I can see Forest beating Fulham tomorrow. Don't go there, mate, please. Don't go there, please. Thanks, Matty. I chose you over the game and enjoyed it more. Great chat, MOT. Thanks, Bash Bates. Thank you. Really appreciate that, buddy. Really, really appreciate that. I think Forest go down. Be surprised, says William, sorry. If West Ham did go down, yeah, I think they can catch up. Be a lot of work, but I think they can. Yeah, I think they're fine. Me, I really do. Every game is must points. Just need, like you say, Daniel Fark said we need 7 to 9. I think 7's not enough. I think we need 9 plus. I think we need to be in that 40-point mark, and I think we do. Spurs go down. For me, as of right now, Spurs are the worst, Dash. But I think the new manager's coming through the door at some point. I really do. And I can see that being the catalyst to change it. 242 likes. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. If you haven't liked, please smash a like and please subscribe if you're new here, especially if you're a Leeds fan. But if you're not a Leeds fan and you don't mind a fat lad from Leeds waffling on with an honourable moustache, then I'm your guy. Smash a like, smash a subscribe. All love here. Nuno has a point to prove against Forest, sacking him. How ironic if Forest go down and West Ham stay up. Yeah, I agree. Nige, great watch along, Matty. Thanks. No, thank you, Nige, as always. City gave up the title race and they ensured Hammers stay up. Shocking, isn't it? They invested in January. That's what happens when you're... Yeah, I mean, they went out and signed 2 strikers in January, didn't they? And they both had an impact. They have. Nobody saw this. Well, I didn't see it coming. I didn't think they'd get a point today. Means a result is a lot more important tomorrow. Of course it does. Thanks for the great watch along, mate. Thank you as always, Top Banana, for pushing for likes and subscribes and that. Thank you so much for being my little mate in chat. I love it. To be fair, mate, we were 8 points above the drop and negative tactics got us here. Yeah, they did. But outside the Sunderland game, that's the only game that really pissed me off of late. Really annoyed me. Yeah, dropping points at Villa. You know, you look at that and you go, annoying. It's Villa. These things happen. We sat back. Yeah, we did invite it on. I get it. 2-0 down at Chelsea. We dug us way out, week before that. So, I don't know. Sunderland's the one I look at and go, that should have been 3 points. And we sat there 5 points clear of a game in hand now. Absolutely loving life. Sunderland was the game that fucked us all off. We've had a bit of a breather, had a cup game, got and attacked, won the game, which we should have won, should have attacked. Everything that happened should have happened, and it did. Don't always, but it did. Now go be positive. Go have a crack at Palace and Brentford. Go get us at least 3-4 points out of those games. Heaven forbid we get 6, but guess what? 6 is doable for us. 6 is doable. Then all of a sudden, we're out of it again. We picked up because we went 2 up top. He changed it back. Yeah, exactly. DCL was scoring when we went more direct, playing with someone close to DCL. Guess what? He wasn't scoring at the start of the season when we were playing this sort of tippy-tappy build-up from the back. Possession-based football, possession with no purpose, no tempo, slow build-up. A little bit of middle, fantastic. Reverted back to Farker ball. And Farker ball at this level, with the players who aren't the technically gifted players we have in the Championship for the level we were at, ain't good enough. Ain't good enough. The girl Gaffer, thank you, West Ham. Yes, Matty, they signed players in Jan, we didn't. Stash, we are throwing Farker under the bus when they never invested. Remember the close of the first window. And what I'll say on that though, and I aren't going to get into it because I'm not in a negative headspace, so I aren't too bothered for hammering anybody. We didn't invest in January, no, but I tell you what, we brought in a player called Buenanotte, who's a talented player, a left-footed, right-sided player who could also play in 10, a profile that we didn't have, and that was the only piece missing in the jigsaw. He's come in the door. Farker ain't playing him. Who's to say they played another couple we'd have brought in? The squad's good enough. We've been lucky with injuries. We've had a decent spell. Imagine if we had Spurs' injury record, 14 players out of one, we'd be fucked. We'd be playing kids. But I aren't ready to rip it all up and say 49ers didn't back him in January. For me, the squad's good enough. He's got enough, and he's choosing not to use certain parts of the squad, and that is on Farker. So within it, we certainly got to get his way out of it. But I haven't seen anything other than a group of players and a manager that want what's best for the club, and they're fighting every fucking game to get as many points as possible. And we're in a good spot. We've got more points now than we went down with last time. 9 games to go. There's no panic here. There's no panic. We'll see how we go tomorrow, and we'll assess it then after that game. As it stands, we're still outside relegation zone with a couple of points buffer with a game in hand against Crystal Palace. We can go there and cause them problems. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's a great live channel, this. Every comment gets a reply. You don't see that on it. Seema, thanks so much. I pride myself on trying to get... I know I'm having to skip a few now. I'm getting towards the end. I'm 2.5 hours in. And yeah, it's almost time to go to bed for me. I'm knackered. But I pride myself on that. I try my best. The channel's doing crazy numbers now, and I cannot bring every comment on, but I do my best, Seema. And thank you for highlighting that. I don't know if many people notice it, but I do. I try and bring as many comments up, and if I skip a couple and I see another one from the same person, I'll try and bring it on to have a chat. I don't watch as much now because I do a lot of content. I used to watch everybody do content, and when you put a comment on there, it deserves to be read out, or at least have the over the full stream, have the opportunity to have a bit of back and forth with me. So it's getting to the point now, and I'm having to skip a few, mate, just to get to sort of get to bed because I'm shattered. But I appreciate it. So I'm going to get through the last few. And I'm going to call it a night at that. Yeah, he has, Clive, 100% he slipped back into his old habits. 100%. Spurs may not get another win, pal. It seems crazy that what happened, Paul, but who knows? They are really, really below par out there. Sunderland have lost 4 of the last 5, but Fark threw the game away. Cheers, Matty. Hey up, Paul, how you doing? Matty, keep the faith. Luke, I've got it, mate. I've got it. Don't you worry. Spurs are the ones to look at. West Ham been decent for a few months now. Yeah, this ain't a surprise, really. I mean, I didn't see him getting a point today, but the form of West Ham of late, I think they get out of it. Even if they'd have lost this game, I'd still say West Ham possibly get out of it. But, City and back-to-back games, City and Villa, tough games. And now back and go to Villa and maybe get something. We were furious because we weren't attacking well enough. When the shackles came off, we showed we could score goals 100%. 100%. Leeds United play their best football, says Paul, playing on the front foot at pace. Don't let them settle. Yeah, go for it. Hound them. Hunt for the ball, win the ball and go for it. Quick transitions. Leeds are brilliant at that. Chelsea game also when we lined up. Yeah, but that again, though, I couldn't believe the result we pulled out of that. And I know substitutes, and as the game went on, we got stronger. But the way we set up in that game, but we still scored a couple of goals. It can happen. A negative defensive lineup to us as fans can still go achieve something on that pitch. They can. The players are good enough. If Burnley can beat Palace away, then Leeds certainly can. We have the players. It just depends on Farker's tactics. Of course it does. If Leeds don't win tomorrow, we are in trouble. There's Jason. It'll be interesting to see how the fans react if Strand Larson does us in. Remember, he's not good enough. I've always said he is, and I know you're tongue-in-cheek with that one. He is good enough, and we'll see that tomorrow. Looking like even if we do beat Burnley and Wolves, home at home won't be enough. Jeffrey Hunt, I give Leeds United just this season. They were back down where they belong. Oof. But not a spot on my Farker's form with players bought for him. No guarantee of signing. Yeah, exactly. And if we stay up, it's great that we didn't sign anyone in January. If we go down, it's a nightmare. We should have signed people in January. If we stay up, it was the right decision not to sign in January because it's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. They shouldn't be, Jason. We shouldn't be. Did you see Buonanotte carrying the water trolley behind the players in training league? No, I didn't. That's appalling. His confidence must be on floor. It's not like he hasn't played and has been not good enough. We see exactly what Chelsea saw. I mean, he'll play more minutes at Chelsea though, Stash, than he's played at Leeds United. He's only played 50 minutes for Leeds. It's not enough. Arsenal will be on the beach when West Ham play them. We need 11 points from 8 games. Come on, you Irons. Leeds need to win 3 games at least to stay up. I think they can, but it'll all be tough. But like you say, they need to get in there and graft for the badge. Great show, says Coffee Stainer. Sad result, unnecessary pressure tomorrow. MOT, yeah, 100%. Great result. From the Hammers. Matty reads all comments or takes an opinion on each one. He can't read. Gold dust. Well done. Cheers. So thanks, mate. I think it's 5, John. I think he's got about 5 games now. Matty works seriously hard to involve everyone. That's what makes IMBL the best. Fucking hell. Thanks, Lee. Thank you. Good night, pal, says Stu. Right, I'm going to call it a night there. Who's you playing tomorrow? We are playing... My head's gone. Palace away, mate. Palace away. Right, I'm off to bed. I'm shattered. Thanks so much to everyone that's tuned in. Smash us a like on your way out. We're nearly at 300 likes. It's still 235 of you watching. Really appreciate the support on what wasn't a Leeds stream, but you know we always make it Leeds. Absolutely love it. Back tomorrow, 1:40 p.m. to watch Leeds United hopefully get something against Palace. Abdul Rahman Al Khalifa, again, thanks for Super Chat last night. Really appreciate it. Hi, Matty and friends. We need 4 points from the next 2. I think we will be fine. Me too. I hope you're safe and well over in Bahrain, my mate. Teza, thanks again, all boxed up. Thanks so much, everyone. Good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Get some sleep. Love you all. Bye-bye.